commercials playing, so I'm guessing that we're live. I'm just waiting for it to clear and then we're good. Yep. And let me get this off of here also.
Yeah, we are live.
We are live.
We are live. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Sunday Nights with those guys. I want to give everyone a heads up, a very special heads up, because tonight may be a little harder than most of our live streams. I'm trying to find the right words for everything I say tonight. All I can say is if you have children in the room that are younger than 16, I suggest you put them in another room. All right. As far as what's going on tonight, there's been a lot of drama going on here in New York. And for those of you that don't know about it and have not gotten an invite, do not take it personal that we didn't invite you to the panel. There's a reason that we're keeping. Hey, Fallon, what's up? Oh my God, we're gonna hit 1,000 tonight. Hadley, hello everyone. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, we're gonna talk about an issue that happened here in New York in NYC Fireborough drone meetup during the TFR no-fly zone.
Big Matt, what's good, Matt? Long time no see, Fallon.
All I can say is, well, my phone is going off for texting and stuff like that. All I can say is, if you have children in a room, again, please take them out of the room. And I have to say this disclaimer. I'm going to be saying it a couple of times tonight. The views and opinions that are heard tonight are not necessarily the views and opinions of everyone on the panel tonight. And you'll see what I'm talking about, because well, that wasn't my phone.
Hey, Jay Santiago, how's it going?
Jay Santiago, everyone. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Paul Murray, I sent you a link. Only you and Val can come in tonight because we want you on the panel.
Hey, Curtis,
we want your opinion as a 107 pilot. Now, before we go into detail, all I can say is this week, as of today, September 29th, the no-fly zone in the state of New York, or the metropolitan area, is over at officially 5 p.m. Now, this no-fly zone was issued on September 22nd of this month, okay, which was last week. And what we're going to talk about is Justin, the link he sent didn't work. Give me 1 second. Let me just copy the invitation again, go to the inbox.
Oh, I got you.
Compose.
Wow.
Paste. Paul, Mary. Okay, I got you. Getting back to what I was saying, I'm sorry about that. A no-fly zone was issued here in New York because of the UN meeting. They have a yearly meeting here in New York at the UN with a lot of dignitaries from around the world, the Big Seven, and others. Huh?
This is a UN convention. It was a temporary flight restriction.
Yes. So a temporary flight restriction was issued. Now I'm going to show you guys this temporary flight restriction so you can follow the story and what happened. But to make a long story short, hey, what's up, Twan? Justin got kicked out of NYC Fireborough drone meetup for being an administrator.
Hey.
Okay. Now, this is the picture of this is a zoomed in picture, but pretty much there was a no-fly zone here in New York, and it covered from New Jersey to Connecticut to New York. And all I can say is how they got rid of Justin was bullshit. Okay, there goes the monetization. I don't care about that. We were going to do that anyway. Paul, I hope you have lots of brownies, because we're going to ask you personal opinion as a 107 pilot. Okay. And to let you know how I'm feeling today, you're going to be hearing a lot of stuff like this.
That's bullshit.
Okay, so just to let you know, you're going to hear a lot of cursing. You're going to hear a lot of swearing. And
oh boy,
it won't be too much.
Like I said in a disclaimer, the views and opinions that are heard tonight are not necessarily those views and opinions of everyone on the panel. But I mean every fucking word I'm going to say tonight.
Oh boy.
Plain and simple. And I'm going to try and get a little closer to the mic so I don't have to yell. And we're going to go into this little story. Who wants to tell it? Justin, You're on hold.
Well, ooh, really?
No. You want me to explain it, Herman, or are you gonna explain it?
If you
Well,
feel to,
hold on. Before we
if
start,
you feel to, you can explain it if you want. I mean,
Easy. What's up, everyone? Lens Capture, all you NYC 5 borough members. I'm glad you're showing up to represent and hear Justin's side of the story. Seriously, and we appreciate it very much. All right. See, I'm getting like 5, 6 texts. There's
I
people.
know I'm getting
Don't do it.
everyone's
Stop it now.
texting me and
Hold on. I got thanks at this point. I just want to talk with okay. I invited Xavier, who is the
he's more than welcome to
CEO,
talk.
the man of NYC 5 borough. Him and I are actually co-founders, which, by the way, if you're an NYC 5 borough and you haven't figured this out yet, about 4 or 5 months ago, I resigned as an administrator in that group due to some of the bullshit going on in the group. Okay. Basically, what's going to happen tonight? I invited Xavier to also explain why he did what he did. And he says, thanks. At this point, I just want to talk with Justin privately and continue to move forward. Well, we're going to move forward with this.
Why do you have to talk private? You could talk.
Hold on. We're going to move forward with this live stream, and we're going to move forward with this. And NYC 5 borough.
Hey, Hadley, how you doing, man?
I in no way, shape, or form have anything against NYC 5 borough drone meetup, any of you members. I just have a problem with the way it's being run. And that was #1 reason why I resigned as an admin with this group. And also, if I'm speaking about someone, I will just plain mention their name. So you can't say, oh, he was talking about me, which is what happened when Justin went live and went on a rant. Now, before he goes on to say what he said, he has something to say. I just got a lot of stuff here I want to get out, and I'm trying to keep it level because it's real early, only 8 minutes in.
Just the camera. Yes, everyone can see this. So I just want to say, like, you got to understand I know everyone didn't really see what happened and what went on, but from the actions of the 2 people in the group, I got removed from the group. So I put a little video on my own Facebook page, not on the NYC 5 boroughs page, on my own page, where I was saying some bad words and stuff like that. But after that, I came to my senses, and pretty much I want to say I'm sorry for saying those things in my little rant. It wasn't meant towards people in NYC 5 boroughs. It's just that those 2 admins took it upon themselves to make a decision without anyone else. Then on top of that, lied about someone making an unanimous decision to vote me out.
Yes.
You got to think about it. You made an unanimous decision to vote an admin out, not demote him.
Well, we're gonna get into that, Justin. Don't break a sweat yet. We're gonna get into that because what I was pissed about was the fact that they not only kicked Justin out, but they blocked him from the group and they blocked him from their personal pages. And I can say that was some bitch ass shit. Seriously, kicking him out, I could understand. And by kicking him out, you were not only taking away his ability to explain why he did and what he did, but you just said to hell with him. Now, when I was an administrator in NYC 5 borough drone meetup, okay, we voted on shit. And then Xavier, M. Arthur, Drone X Factor, you all know him, would say, let me speak to the guy before y'all kick him out. Let me speak to him. I remember shit that was going on with John and other people, and he was saying, let me speak to the guy first. But in this incident, from what I hear, there were only 2 or 3 administrators that made a unanimous vote. There were administrators in your group, NYC 5 borough drone meetup, that had no idea that Justin had gotten kicked out because 2 or 3 admins decided to say, let's get rid of him now. He's a virus. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. If he's a virus for doing what he did, and we're gonna explain what Justin did in full detail, then I should have been kicked out of the group, Xavier. When I had an issue with you, I called you on the phone like a man. and told you if you were standing in front of me, I'm so mad right now. If you were standing in front of me, I would have punched you in your face. Now that was a threat. Why y'all didn't kick me out of the group then? Okay. Now for the bull that y'all kicked this man out of the group, to be honest, everything happens for a reason. Okay. And I understand that. Everyone, when you're mad, you do all kinds of crazy shit and stuff like that. But what I'm going to tell you is what y'all did was fucked up. And I'm going to give you, Xavier, the opportunity to come on those guys. If you want to come on with me personally, or you want to come on Herman's show and explain your actions, you're more than welcome to. I can guarantee you, if you come on by yourself, we will not pick on you, drag you under the bus. And I'm not here to talk bad about NYC 5-Borough Drone Meetup at all. I helped co-found that group, okay? Now, if the co-founder resigned as an administrator, something's wrong. Okay, now I was told, oh, you left the group. Hey, Canadian Drone Hub. Oh, you left the group and you left us hanging. Xavier, I came to you multiple times with multiple issues going on with NYC 5 Boroughs. And I agree with you, Tom, but maturity must prevail. Mistakes definitely made here on both sides. Justin was wrong because I'll tell you what he said word for word. I can't say word for word because I might get reported, but he said, all you NYC 5-borough bleeps are bleeps, okay? F you this, F you that, and you, Xavier, and Eddie Nunez, y'all are bleeps. You can go back and look at it. I'm sure they deleted or whatever the hell. But my answer to all of this was, being that they kicked Justin out, cool, Bick. If I let you in, you gotta restrain yourself.
Lawrence, I spoke to Xavier. And
you gotta restrain yourself, cool, Bick.
I spoke to Xavier, and I understand where he was coming from, and he says that what he wanted to do was he wanted to speak with Justin, and he said the same way I contacted him because I didn't know. First off, I didn't know Justin got kicked out the group until.
And did you know they voted?
No, because I didn't vote.
But you were an admin, right?
Well, I spoke to Xavier, and
don't start easy.
Supposedly still an admin, but I never
Ray, I sent that link.
I never knew of everything that was going on.
I got you.
And I was never asked to vote on anything either. You know, I contacted Xavier even before I spoke to you directly, and I told Xavier I don't know what's going on because I opened up Facebook on my way home, the phone, and I see this post from Justin, and I'm like, what is going on?
Justin, do you have that? Do you have that clip?
He was a little upset at the fact that you came after him for
I deleted
a mistake that he made, and that you should have. He felt that you should have come to him personally, the same way I contacted him. You know, I mean that works a lot of ways. That works, you know, 1 or 2, 3, 4 different ways. Because
Curtis, we're gonna get to the point. So, like I see Paul has a question mark on his head too. We're going
because of the same reason as to why, you know, how the voting came about. Why, you know, I wasn't contacted on a vote, but he said he had to do it. He had to do it because, you know, he didn't want the turmoil amongst the group. You know, I just didn't understand the whole idea of his post. And when I saw it, and I didn't see it until after I saw that you were kicked out of the group already.
Okay, so, now I think we need to explain.
You do need to explain what whole
happened.
Situation, what caused the whole issue, because it was mentioned during the last stream, you know, or what guys were doing during the temporary flight restriction, and now it's come to this situation here where things that happen, a lot of people don't think it makes sense.
Well, we're gonna let Justin explain right now what happened and why only one side of the story was heard, because I thought it was very unfair. And I asked them repeatedly. I have pages loaded up now to explain, but Justin, you have to tell what happened and what was going on at that exact time. That'll give me a second to set some stuff up.
Can I say one thing before Justin do that?
Okay.
Right, good.
That's one thing. I mean, just reading through those chats those guys had up in our group, that guy Ben Hur and all them other cats.
Well,
they were saying that Justin wasn't listening to it. They offered him an avenue to explain himself, and he denied it, which I know is a bunch of crap. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, all these guys trying to add up they nonsense together to try to make their point valid, and they wrong, man. Real men admit when they wrong, man, and that's what this is all about, man.
True.
And that's all I want, for them to admit that they did something wrong.
But what I think really needs to be explained is what caused the whole problem in the first place.
Let Justin explain what was going on, because no one.
Because it doesn't make any sense to anybody else. Just sounds like an argument amongst friends, and that's what the live stream is becoming, and that's not what it is.
Let Justin explain it. Let Justin explain.
So let's get down to the bottom of this. The UN assembly was going on, and everyone that was registered or flies a drone got an email saying that from, I believe it, what was it, from the 21st to the 29th, there's a TRF that's going to be up. And the red bubble was all over, from Connecticut, New Jersey, almost touching upstate New York, I think so. And it was basically a big red bubble all over. They basically sent a letter out saying, don't fly, don't do this, don't fly, don't do nothing. If you get caught, you could get a $10,000 fine. No exceptions or anything like that. So as an admin of a group, and you have people that's basically saying, I'm doing whatever I want, I'm going to fly, I'm going to post pictures and do whatever. So I saw pretty much almost 5 to 6 days out of that whole TRF that people were flying, posting pictures, videos, and all of that. So I didn't just automatically delete people's pictures. I pretty much put a post in there saying that you have 24 hours to remove your posts that have been put from this date forward to this date, because you're flying illegally to the TRF, and you shouldn't be posting it in a group. And I put 24 hours. The 24 hours passed. The next morning, I started deleting people's pictures. Now, the pictures that I deleted was from the date of the TRF. It wasn't months. It wasn't the September 18th and stuff like that.
But you need to give an example, because one of the pictures that he deleted was of a 107 pilot in NYC 5-borough flying on the morning of the TFR. The next date, the TFR started on 21st, on the 22nd, which was a Sunday, I'm correct. This admin and 107 pilot was flying on the TFR, catching the sunrise early in the morning.
That's right.
Okay, now that's just one. Now go on, Justin.
Well, let me pull up the picture so people can understand.
Okay.
Just like the other one was out there, supposedly 107 out there, and the Fed stopped.
No, hold on. We got that. I got that.
Okay,
I have their post. I have all my shit ready tonight.
Good.
I even have my bullshit button ready.
Good.
This is, I'm gonna show. Well, let me get to that other picture because I find it. This is one of the posts I removed because I felt like this wasn't really important. Actually, this is a dangerous thing. I removed the post because the admin put up, he wants to create a poll of where to have a meetup about batteries that's bad or overinflated.
Yes.
Well, now the point that Justin's trying to bring up is, at this time, we're trying to make it known to people, or Justin was trying to make it known to the group as an admin, that people are flying during this TFR.
So if you see
people are flying and they're posting pictures during this TFR in a group that's supposed to teach people how to fly properly and where to fly properly in the state, in our metropolitan area. So
on the bottom, the comments I put for the admin, so everyone knew, because an admin could see all of this. I said, again, this is not important. People who are flying in TRFs is. That's why I deleted that.
Right.
That's an explanation there, and I don't think I need to do any more. So now, let me try to pull up this other picture. Stop sharing. So now let me pull up this post. So, whoops, not leaving the meeting.
Now, to make basically what Justin was doing as an administrator, here's the sunshine, here's the picture that was taken on the morning of the 22nd when the full red bubble was up over New York State. Over
the whole full bubble,
Sunday,
the full bubble.
Sunday. This is Sunday.
Sunday morning, first day of the TFR. So Justin is saying, why are you talking about getting everyone their batteries together to freaking, so you could make a YouTube video and hopefully get DJI to replace everyone's batteries, when in the long run, all you're concerned about is getting people to come to your channel to watch this video so you can get views.
So they said I was wrong for removing this post, but the bubble didn't actually go down until what?
Thursday.
Yeah, but still,
Thursday, which was the 26th, and the red bubble, the TFR went down. Take this picture down, Justin. I want to point out that the TFR here in New York went up on the 21st. Sunday was the first full day. On the 26th, which was Thursday, they lowered the bubble. But if you read the emails that they sent, they only lowered the bubble for commercial aircraft, which means it was still up for UAV.
Yes, 100%. That's right. That's right. That's what they did.
Okay, now, keep in mind, from the 22nd up until the 26th, people are flying, people are doing what the hell they want. I'm not trying to be drone police, but I don't want to be in a group where people are saying, oh, we help promote flying safely in New York, and their admins and their fucking employees and their fucking pilots are doing shit illegally.
Laughing about it.
Now, I'm not saying I haven't done my little shit back in the day or whatever. I'm guilty of it too. But I know not to fly during a total no-fly zone, a TFR. Now, hold on, Justin. I have to share this because after Justin got kicked out of the group and I saw he did not have a way to speak out for himself because people were talking and all kinds of shit. And just to make a long story short, I'll go here really quick. I felt it was up to me to stick up for him, but the leader of NYC Fire Bureau put this up, and you guys know where this page is. To all FB members, the responsibility of knowing when and where to fly was left to the drone operator. Okay, that's cool. Moving forward, the admins will be taking a closer look at the content being posted isn't in violation of TFRs, of flying in TFRs. Now, hold on. I understand that you're beefing up because of what happened. Justin deleted pictures, but earlier, a day or two before that, I went to Flushing Meadows RC Park to discharge my batteries, and the feds showed up in minutes. Guys, so you know, the minute the drone goes up in the TFR, the feds know. Okay, you're a 107 pilot, buddy.
Exactly.
And this is during a total no-fly zone, and you went to the park to discharge your batteries. Now, the only way I know how to discharge batteries in the park is to freaking fly. Okay? Yep. So I call that bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Plain and simple.
Yep. And I had said to him, you should know better. That's when he said he forgot. He fly there all the time.
Well, hold on. This is another point I want to bring up. And Ray, you're 100% right about that.
He said, look at the post.
As a 107 pilot,
how do you forget these things?
Herman said this earlier, and if he won't say it, I will. As a 107 pilot, it's your fucking job to know when there's a TFR and when there's not.
More so than a hobbyist.
More so than a hobbyist. And as recreationists, I can see.
You got to flight check. As a 107, you need
to hold it easy in the chat.
You got to have records on that.
Yes, Easy. This is making us look bad. I in no way, shape, or form, and I'm going to keep repeating this, want NYC Fire Bureau to fall apart, crumble, or anything. My point is, they need to get their shit together. And it's because of this and shit like this, I resigned as an administrator. Now, what I'm talking about is there was one time people were posting pictures flying over Manhattan in NYC Fire Bureau, right? Now, they were posting them. So I figured, okay, I'll try and take a shot. My picture was taken down immediately, and I was contacted and told you cannot show pictures over of Manhattan.
Easy tracks. How's this making us look bad? It's not making anyone look bad.
It's not making anyone look.
I got removed from a group for doing the right thing.
Right.
Herman, Jameson wants. Hold on, Herman. Jameson wants you to say something.
What do you want me to say about what you're talking about?
No, they want to hear what you got to say.
I said what I had to say. I mean,
he say what he had to say. What's the difference? Who's saying it?
What's the point? I mean, the live stream is turning into, a whole rant about Justin getting kicked out of a group. It becomes a personal argument that we putting on a live stream when this is supposed to have been about flying during a temporary flight restriction.
Okay,
and it's actually being a little twisted too, because Justin's actually not kicked out of the group for deleting those pictures. He's kicked out of the group. He's kicked out of the group because of the simple fact that he went after the president of the group for flying during a temporary flight restriction.
I didn't go after
but that's the way he feels, and that's the way he brought it. Because he said to me when I spoke to him, that was the way he felt. And it's one and the same, because it doesn't make sense that you're a 107 pilot and you are a member of probably the largest drone group in the New York City area, if not the only. And you didn't know that it was a temporary flight restriction. I mean, it's kind of hard to accept that.
Yeah, big time.
Thank you.
It's hard to accept that one. And I mean, everyone makes mistakes, and I understand that. And we had this conversation. I didn't come on here to bash the dude, but this conversation was supposed to have been about the fact that Justin did what he was supposed to have done as an admin. Yes, he did do what he was supposed to do as an admin. But the whole thing was about the fact that there were guys flying, and we mentioned it on Wednesday about guys flying during the temporary flight restriction. And I'm quite sure that people in five boroughs heard that, and it continued.
Yeah, I agree.
It continued, and no one did or said anything about it. And when Justin stepped up and started to delete pictures that were posted during that time is when he was thrown out of the group. Yes, I understand that, but it's hard to.
I don't think any of you guys are saying anything wrong.
It's hard to swallow that.
It's Justin's responsibility to protect the group, and to protect the group, you have to look out for the group's best interest, not the president, not the secretary, and not the lowly guy on the street. Collectively, you will be judged by what your group does and does not do.
By the few that are doing. Now, hold on. I want to point out something also. Eddie Nunez had sent Justin a area map picture showing that there was no fly zone. Well, I'd like to say, Eddie, I have nothing personal against you, but you must have studied that to take that 107 just to pass.
You paid for it.
Just to take that test, and must have forgot every fucking thing on it, because you should know as a 107 pilot that area maps do not show no-fly zones.
Exactly.
So you send him a picture of a no-fly zone on a map,
temporary flight restriction,
and said, "See, there's no temporary flight restriction." So if you're going to correct somebody for doing something wrong, get your shit straight first. I have nothing against you personally, but you fucked up.
Yeah, like I have nothing personal against any of them, and never had any problems.
Well, in my opinion, he's lucky that you guys are being so nice about this, because all you have to do is pick up the phone and call the FAA, and it would be a $25,000 fine.
Talk that talk, baby.
Just one phone call, the FAA, the FAA doesn't come out. They send the FBI out.
Talk that talk.
Yeah, but 107. It becomes a big situation. And
yes, it does. And he's lucky. He's lucky all you guys are just talking about this.
Now, I would like to read something to you while Val's coming in. She's coming in, and I have something set up now on the behalf after the leader of NYC Fireborough, Joan Meetup, put all of this stuff, also be advised that Justin Adams was voted out unanimously by admins because of he bypassed admin communication protocols and deleted other admins' posts that had nothing to do with TFRs. For example, the poll planning the meetup to collect batteries. In other words, you deleted my shit.
I understand
Okay,
that.
hold on. Now, he did not have, Justin could not respond to this. So what I put was, hold it 1 second. I want you to see this. You have to visually
respond to it.
You have to visually see this because I responded to speak up for Justin. And the first thing I put up was, that's BS and you know it. So Eddie Nunez responded, we are all adults respecting each and other's priority. And I put back, I never said anything disrespectful, sir. I just put how I feel. So Eddie Nunez takes a back step and says, well, I'm not generally speaking to you directly. So I said, so instead of having a meeting with Justin and the rest of the admins telling him what he did wrong or how he offended members / admins, the admins voted to just kick him out and not give him a chance to say why he did what he did. I understand completely.
Now look at what Ben. Look what.
Hold on, Ben is an admin that's been in. He's in the original 5. Me, Justin, Xavier, we're in the original 5 members, admins of NYC Fireborough. Ben, who has been in the group for what, 2-3 years from the beginning, I've never seen him have a meetup. And if he did, it was probably one in the 3 years at NYC. He comes out of left field, and I say left field because I don't even see him on the fucking internet. All right. So for Justin not able to read the TFR correctly, the incorrect one that they sent him. Keep in mind, the incorrect one they sent him, and delete all posts from members without communicating with any of the admins makes him right. And my response was, I never said that. What I'm saying is, you never said, hey, what the fuck are you doing? You all voted and kicked him out, right? Nothing else matters because you just shut him down without even speaking to him personally. And then this is when I started to go into a rant because I'm known for ranting in NYC. If no one else will speak up for him, I will. As admins in this group, you are supposed to see the whole picture. If not all of you, some of you at least, or at least that's what I thought. Wrong, hold on. He was wrong for deleting all of the pictures and not fact checking, but you guys made him an admin and he was administrating while the rest of you were going on doing whatever you were doing.
And cheering each other on.
When I was an admin, we voted on shit.
So now,
read
the next one. So read the next one.
Okay.
Let's wrap this.
Eduardo?
Yes, read what he says. So we can wrap this up.
He tried to talk to him in the admin chat and he wasn't just kicked out. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Hold on, Justin. I'm gonna tell you guys something. If I'm pissed off and you come to me and I don't want to talk to you, you better understand that because I'm not wrong if I swing on you. Okay. Now what you should have did was took his powers away from him and let him cool down or came back the next day. At least if you took his powers as admin away from him, you would not have been able
How about this? They have his phone number. Why you don't call him on the phone?
Be having this live stream. And I put, if I'm wrong for telling you, admin, you were wrong, so be it. You all still went about it the wrong way. You could have demoted him, anything. But no, you said, let's give him the axe. Too many chiefs and no Indians makes a small tribe.
Yo, how they change our status in the group? They got Herman Down's conversation starter and Norm and some other stuff.
That's something completely different.
All right, so Lawrence, now pull up that one more time so we could move on to the next step and we can move on to
what you put it back up.
Yeah, so I just
hold on. And what's messed up about this whole time, nobody was saying nothing. Everybody in NYC Fireborough were crickets. You know why? This dude, David Paxton.
Yeah, so read that one.
Clown dude.
Xavier made him. Now I understand it's Xavier's group and more power to him. Usually when we admit an admin, we take a vote and say, hey, how about we bring Ray in? How about we bring Herman in? How about we bring Justin in? Okay. Xavier just said, hey, everybody, David Paxton's an admin and he has full control of the group. That's my backer. That's my financer, blah, 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 blah. And he refused to communicate. It was not just because, so your assumption is incorrect. He was asked to talk and refused.
Okay, so stop sharing that screen, and I'm just gonna show you. I want everyone to see this and say I didn't just get ranted and get upset for no reason. I'm just gonna pull up the whole chat so we could. Let's see.
I wish I had popcorn. Yours is so good.
But anyway, as to what's going on,
Val?
Hi, Val. I'm sorry.
I don't know what's going on, but I agree with Justin regardless.
As to what's going on, Val. Oh, someone's got a mute.
Oh, I got a new subscriber. That's surprising. I lost.
But anyway, hi.
Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this real quick.
And once again, I need to say this: the views and opinions that are heard tonight are not necessarily the views and opinions of everyone on the panel. So don't think Paul is here to join our side and Val's here to be on our side. We're just making it known. Hold on. Justin did not have the chance to explain himself.
So
hold on. Here's Justin.
So if you're looking at this right now, you can see where Eddie Nunez, this is Friday. This is when I started taking down pictures, and I started taking down pictures.
Yeah, speak louder.
I started taking down pictures 8 o'clock in the morning, right before I went to work. So the time is Friday, 1 p.m. So it took him that long to respond. Eddie Nunez puts up the picture of the flying on Sunday. He says, Justin Adams, I understand you're biased, but you gotta get your facts straight.
This flight was not during a TFR. Once again, another temporary flight restriction because the UN was in meeting. Now, once again, you have a 107 pilot. You have a 107 pilot, another one that doesn't know that there's a TFR on.
You forgot.
Something's wrong with that. I'm sorry. I can't eat that.
So, only people that responded was Eddie Nunez, Eduardo, and Xavier. So he says that picture that I posted, which was on Sunday, how does that fall into the TRF category? The TFR over the big one.
And TFR now Eduardo's going to TFR is over. Once again, another individual that doesn't know the ramifications of a true TFR. And had he read the email that even recreationalists got saying that the TFR is being lowered for commercial aircraft, which means UAV vehicles are still banned.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Here, this is where he says you really need to dig into your sexual map and understand how they work. I know how.
Okay, he understood. Justin had enough to understand that this TFR, this map here was bullshit. I can pull out a sectional right now and show you the
temporary flight restriction.
So the TFR didn't start and end all at the same time.
Exactly. It was in full effect. It was in full effect in Connecticut, New York, and New Jersey. Okay. And during this time, the entire sky was red. There were no blue bubbles. And by the way, Air Map had 0 ceiling height in all those areas.
Yes. So the guy we don't know that they just made an admin says,
yeah,
only over JFK and where the UN is, those are still active.
Right. Yeah. And they just made this guy an admin. I have nothing against you, Eduardo. I have nothing against you, Eduardo, but I can honestly say you guys that took the 107 and you guys that are admins in NYC Fireborough, I think y'all are the ones that need to read shit over. Seriously.
Because if you think about it, everyone that's registered has their phone registered. We got that email that said
take this down, Justin.
But hold on, before we do that, let me do this real quick. Here's a sectional map he showed me.
Yes, now hold on, go back. This is the sectional map that they sent him and said, there's no-fly zone. The temporary TFR is down.
He copy and pasted that.
Yes, he copy and pasted it. Of course he did.
He copy and pasted that because there's no updated no-fly zone, no sectional chart. That chart is what it is to take.
Sectional charts never show TFRs or anything related to it because they're stationary. They're written in stone.
Right.
Yeah.
So this
is he copy and paste that.
So this is the Kitty Hawk app, and this is at 13
at 1:37 in the afternoon.
And I have that in military time because it's easier to tell when you're dealing with aeronautics. So
Right.
So it's still here. Ends in 2 days. Still up.
Yes, yes. So I still love you, NYC Fireborough Drone Meetup. You guys that are showing people that it used to be, we're here to show people how to fly, and we're here to show people how to fly safely, and we're here to show people that they can have a good time doing it in one of the busiest cities in the world. And right now, it's not that.
So I just want to end my part with this, where this is what Xavier said, if everyone could see. Because
you're the fucking feds now? Now you're calling me a liar.
So I said, so answer the members, because members were asking.
Yes, take this down so I could explain Chris Will.
And that's when I was removed from the conversation and removed from the group. So,
when he put this guy Chris Will's name in. Can you take this down, Justin, now? Now, there was a guy in the group that said, after he posted a picture of the feds, he posted a picture of the feds behind him. It was this picture right here. Okay. And if I can go to the comments, if they did erase him out already, they've already edited it. But he asks, is Xavier an admin in the group or something to that effect? Is he still in the group? And no one would answer him. And I just thought it was really, really strange that no one would answer, is Xavier still in the group when it's his group? Now, the problem is this guy, Chris Will, also put up a question on that post. If he's 107, shouldn't he have known, or something relative to that fact? All right. And certain excerpts have been taken out of those comments, or else you would see Chris Will say, isn't Xavier a 107 pilot? And if he is, why is he flying in a TFR?
I saw that. And I said it, I replied to it exactly in that same post. Exactly.
Now, Paul, I know you're like right in the middle of this, but we're going to make you the mediator for now.
We have a 107 pilot here. So
you're a 107 pilot. Have you ever forgotten that there was a TFR?
No. It's number one rule is to always check your TFR.
Okay. Second question. How do you discharge your batteries? There's only two ways that I know. And
you either can do it flying, or if it's bad weather, you take the props off and you let them run in the house.
That's what I do.
Okay. All right. Well,
that's what everybody else does too.
I just started an NYC Fireborough Facebook group. Anyone want to join? Curtis, you got joined. But
hey, Andrew.
I wanted specifically for Justin. I felt it would be better for Justin to come on and apologize. Xavier, Eddie Nunez, I have nothing against you guys personal, but some of the stuff that's going, and Xavier, I've been telling you for years, some of the shit that's going on in the group needs to stop. Now, I understand you're in the numbers. Hey, Pusa Studios.
What's up?
Pusa Studios. Oh my God, Andrew. What's up, brother? How are you, brother? And Mikey, I'm sorry, but I'm like in rant mode right now. I'm sorry.
Everyone, welcome. I'm glad everyone.
I apologize. Welcome to Sunday nights with those guys. And
you're in a rant. I couldn't tell. Are you really? Seriously?
Well, my wife. Well, honestly, yeah. Thanks, Val. Honestly, I'm trying to keep my voice down.
Let me say this while people are in here. I apologize for my actions. I said some stuff that was not meant towards everyone in the group. It was meant towards two people. I have removed those two
Ray,
videos.
I had to mute you.
I put those two videos. I removed those two videos and I put a regular one up explaining why I did what I did. And I felt that I didn't do anything wrong. And I think the actions they took and just removed me out the group.
Okay, but
that was just wrong.
Hold on. I wanted to have this live stream so Justin could apologize to all of the members that were offended when he said UNYC bleepity bleeps or bleepity bleep bleep bleeps and FU Xavier and Eddie Nunez.
I'm part of that group.
Okay, now,
Tom,
hold on. Tom has a valid, listen to what Tom put. People must remember concurrent NOTAMs can be in place at the same time. I'll guarantee most don't have a clue as to how to read them. And I agree with you, Tom, because if they had known how to read them, they would have knew that the bubble, red bubble, went down for commercial aircraft. So, and now here you have 107 people telling, you have 107 licensed drone pilots telling Justin, who's not 107 but knows how to read a sectional map, because he knew the information they gave him was wrong.
So are they yet? So let me ask a couple questions just for clarification. So does the group yet realize that they were incorrect?
No.
Well, from what I understand,
Yes and no.
Now I have to speak on Xavier's half too. I know I threw him under the bus. Now I'm going to pull him off and dust him off a little bit. Okay, but he did reach out to contact Justin today because he asked me for Justin's number and said I would like to speak to him. Except I just find, as of lately, a lot of your actions are malicious. And I feel the only reason you wanted to speak to Justin was to clear things up before this live stream, and to prevent us from saying anything bad, about NYC.
So that's not has anything to do with what so that doesn't have anything to do with what I was asking though. Do they realize they were incorrect with how they were reading the map?
Well, if you put it this way, they kicked me out of the group, an admin. So that's your answer.
So they don't realize at this point that they
don't care. Right now they say right now they're calling us those guys. And I posted in NYC and other groups, come check out why they call us those guys.
So I'm gonna say, Kurt, I'm gonna say, Lawrence, hold on, let me talk with my guy. So they don't realize they were wrong yet, correct?
They know
that's what you're saying, because Lawrence.
Okay, I'll walk away.
Let Justin speak some. So they don't know they were wrong. So they just took you straight out of the admin?
No, they removed me from the group, and they blocked me from their personal Facebook accounts too. So
basically you're as far as you know, you're done with that group?
Oh, I'm done with that group.
Okay.
Even if they wanted to apologize and said, "Oh, we'll welcome you back," well, you could welcome me back as a regular member.
Hadley, I'm trying to use my manners, but I need to ask. I just wanted to ask a couple questions.
But at this point,
thank you for the correction.
So at this point, when I first learned to fly, Lawrence was one of the first people that I met. I had a drone before that, but he was the first person that introduced me to this group. So
right.
I know how to fly now. I know all the rules and everything like that. So I don't need a group that's promoting learning and teaching how people to fly. I can move on to better things. I can move on to to spread my knowledge onto other people that don't know about the drone industry.
Well, hold on. There's two things I want to point out, because we have to pay attention to the people in the chat too. Fallon Chan also used to be a member. She's a female, also used to be a member of NYC 5 Borough. And she says, if you point out that they were wrong, the first thing they call you is drone police.
Of course.
Agreed. Now, Tom, who's in NYC 5 Borough, puts, no, there were some flagrant individuals who defy the rules. Don't judge us all by them. The NYC group is there for the right reasons. Again, maturity is what must be enforced. And I agree with you 5,000%. My problem is NYC 5 Borough members. You know what it consisted of? You remember when I was an administrator, we would have a meetup. I would have a meetup. Okay. Now we would have 5 or 6 administrators show up to this meetup. And the job as an administrator at a meetup was to make sure everyone who came as a guest was able to fly safely and have a spotter. But when we had meetups, the admins would show up and be ready to fly. I would have to ask Justin or Herman or somebody, even Jose. I asked them, yo, help me administrate the group. The admins are flying.
So this is what I'm thinking, because at this point, right, tempers are way too high for you guys to reconcile any of this.
There are no tempers. There's no animosity.
Let me just say, having been in this field for a long time, there is a touch. I swear, don't. Yeah, I'm sorry, but what I think, what I think. See, there's a touch. But I also think that you don't need that group anymore.
I don't, and I agree with you. I was very upset. I let people know that
And sometimes we don't get a gentle push out of the nest. We get a full-on shove. And so maybe you just needed to go and do your own thing and start your own group where what you have to say is going to be really
Herman
heard.
is having technical difficulties. He will be back. He's having a problem. Isaac Rodriguez, I'm glad you NYC 5 borough members came here to hear Justin's side, because too often in a fight, you only hear one side.
Oh, no.
And by them kicking him out of the group, you were only able to hear one side. I am not here to bash NYC. There's a shitload of NYC 5 borough members in the chat, and I know there's a bunch of you motherfuckers watching outside. Okay,
right.
I love the group. I love what it stands for. I would fly with any one of you anytime. But when you start,
I have no problem. I'm not abandoning anyone. I just don't like the way they treated me. Lens capture. I just really don't like the way they treated me. They could have went about it a little.
No, because there have been situations, and there's a type of favoritism and a clique amongst the administrators. And you can't tell me there's not a clique amongst the administrators. All of you NYC 5 borough members that are in the chat now know what the hell I'm talking about. There's this group, the A group, and there's the B group. But yet we're all administrators. And it just so happens that the A group said they voted unanimously, which, by the way, while I was defending Justin, to show you how they do, while I was defending Justin, at the same time, while I'm chatting, someone's saying Lawrence is a virus. We need to get rid of him. Why don't we kick him out too? And to show you how deep my hands are in NYC 5 borough, someone out of love texted me and said, yo, they're voting to kick you out right now.
Exactly. It's like,
okay. And once I put that, once I put that in the chat room, they're voting to kick me out right now. Okay. For some reason, all communication stopped in that chat.
Can I say something, Lawrence? The one thing,
hold on. I cannot tell you, Tom, who texts me, but who texts me, what I did find out that there were 3 or 4 admins that didn't want to have no part in kicking me out because I was sticking up for Justin, and I applaud you for that.
So the one person you don't want to be in your group when your group is doing something wrong is Lawrence.
That was kind of a
because Lawrence not only will pick you up and throw you over his head, but he'll take you to the carpet.
That was a backhanded compliment, Lawrence.
Thank you, Val.
She's saying you're a strong person. That's what
not who texted you. Who? Tom wants to know who was kicking me out. Well, Tom, while I was defending Justin, hold on 1 second. Hold on, I can do it.
Tom, at the same time, Herman and Lawrence were standing up for me, and Herman's an admin. And because Herman was speaking, giving his opinion, they wanted to demote him as an admin.
Hold on. In fact, you know what? Dave, I'm looking for it right here. They modified that too.
Of course, it's edited.
They took it out because I put in this chat where I was defending him, down further below, I put, right now they're voting to kick me out as we speak. And I put, my hands are deep in this group, meaning while y'all are voting to kick me the fuck out, I'm hearing about it as y'all talk about it. So that goes to let you know, be careful who you talk to.
All right, six
oh my God.
6 more minutes
so
in this
going on.
You know what it is? You know what it is? And it was for this reason I did not want to be an administrator. And I'll admit, Xavier and I started NYC 5 borough. And you want to know how it started? I was forced into it. We met because I met him, introduced myself to him on YouTube. I went to Flushing to fly with him. And I said, at the end, when we were going home, I said, yo, this was cool. We got to do it again. Wow. And somebody mentioned something about maybe we should start a group. And I was hey, that'll be cool.
Lawrence, hold on. Yo, I love the support from everyone in this group, everyone that's in the chat. y'all guys are amazing, but come on, y'all can't do that with the Facebook pages.
What do you mean?
Someone just made the official NYC's 5-borough group meetup.
No. Now, see, this is not what we wanted.
Yes,
we did not. Well, see, Andrew, this is not what we wanted. We don't want people to leave NYC. We don't want people to put up memes. We don't want. I understand you get a little laugh, ha ha ha. But in the long run, it looks like we started all of this, and then they're gonna say, "See, that's why we wanted those motherfuckers out of the group." You understand? I don't want anyone to leave NYC, make up anything, or change anything they're doing. I want the administrators to start doing what the fuck they started out to do in the beginning.
I think you guys are done here. Justin, you got kicked out.
And I'm pretty sure after this live stream, I'll get kicked too. But
Big Mac
Andrew says
not an admin.
Andrew from Pusa Studio says start a new community. You want to know
That's what everyone's saying here.
Andrew, seriously, if I were to start a new community, it would be starting another NYC 5-borough, because as soon as me, Justin, or Herman started a group, everyone from NYC would join that group as well and stay in NYC. And then you have two groups of people, the same thing.
But the point being, though, is from the outside, I'm looking at it, is you guys feel justifiably so that you were done badly by a certain small group in there.
Yeah.
So you're at a crossroads now. Do you continue down that path? You just say, hey, it's been fun, it's been real, but we're out of here. We're going to do our own thing.
Well, see, that's why we started those guys. And I told the story before. A member was going to hang out with a certain clique or certain group of people, and they were like, yo, where you been? We haven't seen you in a while. And he was like, I was flying with Herman and Lawrence. And they was like, oh, you hang out with those guys. And then in general conversation, instead of mentioning our names, it was reported back that we were called those guys, or you understand? So we decided to take it and run with it.
Yep. Well, that's because you guys have the kind of personalities that you take a negative and turn it around into a positive. Because I'll tell you honestly, there's probably countless numbers of people right here in the chat. Yeah, there's a lot of them that are in that group.
Please click that like button. There's 32 people watching and only 19.
But
likes.
Sorry, I forgot.
There's a countless number of people in the chat, Herman, Lawrence, and Justin, that only know you through those guys. They could care less about the 5-borough thing.
But this was my avenue, and I appreciate that, Paul, and I appreciate it from all of the subscribers and everyone that came in. But here's something that Herman brought up. NYC 5-borough drone meetup has 1,000 and something members, right? If you go to their page, you can only see that there's only a handful of people, maybe 10 to 15 people that post regularly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, there's no way in the world with a group, one of the largest groups in New York City metropolitan area, if Herman posted a video, he got 3 views at 3 likes. But someone posts a video flying down Fifth Avenue and hands go up and they're being glorified.
Yeah, but that's typical cronyism.
Yeah, that's just something.
Herman, what happened?
Society is what you're
what happened.
All right. We got it's 6 o'clock.
Okay. All right.
Issue.
What happened, Herman?
I had an internet issue here.
Okay. Well,
so I just want to say Lynn's capture doesn't want you to be done.
Well, I'm never going to be done with drones. I love drones.
He said, let's try to pull it back together. Let's, whatever. And I got to tell you, there's something to be said for that.
Well, if you can do it,
I think
more power to you.
Let everyone have their say and go through their gyrations right now. And then within a couple weeks, visit it again and decide if you just
done. That even if I became a member of that group, I'm just going to be like the other 800 members of that group. That's just a member and don't say anything.
Right. And that's another story within itself. But now that I've calmed down some,
well,
go ahead, hold it. Let Herman say something.
Well, there's always going to be things that go on in the group that you are not going to agree with, and there's the things that you are going to agree with.
Mm-hmm.
And I just know that when I came to the group, I was told, well, you know, when you go down there's this guy, Lawrence, he runs the whole thing.
Here we go.
So I'm like, so I expected to meet this guy, Lawrence, that runs the whole group when I got down there. So when I got down there, I met this guy, Lawrence, that runs the whole group. And we got into, and I didn't know him from anywhere. And we started talking about, you know, different things here and there, and mainly about editing. And I was trying to explain to him what my issues were with the editing and how I needed to learn how to edit. And, you know, I've met people in the group, and, you know, some of them are very nice people, even Fallon that's in the chat here. Hey, Fallon, how you doing? And there's a lot of other people, Big Matt, you know, Cool Vic. Everybody knows Cool Vic, you know, and Lawrence and Justin. So, you know, phone keeps ringing. But I met those guys. I met a few other people, and it was okay, you know, guys come out, fly, learn things from other people. People show you how to do certain things. You learn more about the drones. But, you know, a lot of guys started to move more towards the DJI drones, because when I first got there, a lot of guys weren't flying the DJI drones.
Yeah, we was flying 3DR,
you know,
solos.
Yeah, they were flying the 3DR solo. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what happened with that, but
DJI takeover.
Right,
well,
Mike. I agree.
yeah. So, you know, a lot of things have changed, and it's grown into something else that, you know, Lawrence had, you know, we talked, and he mentioned some things to me that an admin, and Lawrence was the one that was instrumental in getting me in as an admin, or else I really don't think I would have been an admin in the group. And like I said, Lawrence talk. And Lawrence has mentioned to me, because, you know, a lot of the places that the group actually flew were places that me and Lawrence have located, and I've told Lawrence about a lot of places, being the new guy in the group, that, you know, because we were meeting at a couple of places that were all right, but, you know, there's a lot of other places that were nicer to explore. But it's neither here nor there. Like I said, things started to change, and Lawrence complained about them, and it just went nowhere, because, you know, I admit, and I've said it to him 101 times, and I've had the conversation with the individual that they all have the problem with. He's very hard to talk to. Once his mind is set on what he feels, it's like, I don't care what you're saying, this is it. And he's a hard dude to talk to, and I could tell anybody this, and you can go ask anybody else in the panel without me there, and they'll tell you the same thing.
Well, Lawrence is very passionate.
I'm not talking about Lawrence.
You want to know what, Paul?
I mean, but Lawrence is very passionate on that side of the issue, and so you got a whole spectrum of different people, you know.
And you want to know what, Paul?
I
had a talk with Xavier, and Xavier mentioned that to me also, and he was like, "Why do you care?" And I got even more irate, because his not caring is what was eating me up. The fact that the group, he started a group, and he will never forgive me. When I speak to him, he always says, "You left the group. You left the group," like I heard him when I did it. And I apologize, but check this out. You want to know when he found out I left the group? 3.5 months afterwards. So how in touch are you with your fucking group that you didn't realize your number 2 left the group and was still in the group like a common person, and you didn't know? How does that look? That doesn't
Well,
hold
is
too
it
solid
okay
for
to
me.
be in a group and just be a common person?
Listen.
Well, you can, but in my case,
can.
I was an admin. They could have put me to a regular person in that group instead.
And that was my point for defending him, because Xavier, whenever I went to Xavier with a problem, and he can confirm this, or anyone that knows of our conversations can confirm this. I always told him, yo, you got to get rid of this person. You got to do this. You got to do that. And his answer always was to me, let me talk to them. And then we'll vote and see what we're going to do. But let me talk to him first. That didn't happen in Justin's situation. So to see that not happen in Justin's situation and Justin to be in the top 5, I thought was real fucked up.
Well, it sounds like, I'm sorry, but it sounds like people are already having trouble with Justin. So they may have just been waiting for a shoe to drop so they could pick up the shoe and run with it.
You know what it is?
I don't know, maybe.
No, I'm going to explain what it is.
Hold on. I'm just going to, let me, hold on, Lawrence.
Go ahead.
Let me just show you, before all of this happened, I'm going to show you the conversation that we had with those 2 individuals that I had the issue with.
Right.
So I'm going to share this, and so this is the last time I met with those 2. So we were shooting the 9/11 lights, and I happened to be in the same area that they were, and I was like, come over. I'm here. Let's meet up and fly. I'll be there in 5 minutes. All of this stuff. Where are you? In front of the Tesla building, because I was shooting from in front of Tesla. Oh, that's us. We're right in front of the building. Come by, Justin. Do you think I have a problem with these people?
Right. They were just flying a few weeks ago.
No, I don't know. I was just saying, for them to jump on you this hard.
Well, that's the point.
No, the problem is when you point. The problem is certain individuals, when you point out that they're doing something wrong, they can't accept it. It's like they go into this fucking rage, and it's, I'm not wrong, you know. And if you can't admit that you're wrong, then you may have an issue. Sometimes I have an issue doing it, I admit, but I do come around and usually admit it. I'm being honest.
What I believe
What's up, Earl?
What I believe happened is that certain individuals felt
intimidated,
away, and somewhat intimidated because of the way that Justin came off. And like I said, there's certain things that is just not acceptable. You know, first off, if the group is based on what it's supposed to be based on, as a president of the group or as an admin in the group, whatever, you should even have been posting the temporary flight restriction when it came out. When the notification of it came out, it should have been posted in the group.
What is that picture? Oh,
you know, that was hilarious.
That was I posted that when I finished my rant, and basically it's a piece of tape that says the truth, and over it is NYC 5 boroughs, because I felt like my truth was being covered up. That's why I did that.
Okay.
Like a little statement I was making. That's
okay.
It.
Okay. I want to share it, just, you know.
I know everyone's laughing.
No, I don't know, but and that's what I believe happened. And for Justin to be kicked out, and they said that he was voted out, you know, that was more so of the fact that, and I hate to say it, but you know, somebody got their skirt hurt, and they felt that it was necessary to kick Justin out of a group on a 2-man vote. There's other admin in the group, and no one else was able to vote on that. And I have a problem with the fact that you have a group that was more interested on getting batteries than about the guys that were flying during the temporary flight restriction.
Can I make a comment to Daddy of 13? Daddy of 13 says it's definitely very interesting. I never knew things were that bad over there. I thought everyone was all supportive with each other. 9 times out of 10 they are, and I don't want anyone to get misconstrued. How whatever. All right. But the point is, when you have a group of administrators and somebody does something wrong, that's an administrator, the first thing you do is you take their power away and you make them a common folk. Okay. Now, if I want to talk to you, Val, and you're pissed off and you're saying, leave me the fuck alone, leave me alone. And I keep coming at you, I'm wrong for not leaving you alone and letting you breathe. And then when I go here, this is why I'm pissed off at you, Val, and so on. It's kind of messed up. And then when you don't answer me and I say, all right, she ain't talking to me, I'm gonna kick her out. I'm gonna kick her off the panel.
But
Well,
hold on, Val.
Yeah.
Hold on, Val.
go
So
ahead.
not to cut you off, but Lynn's capture, please read what he said in the chat.
Where did he put?
He said, Justin already acknowledged that he made a mistake, but I can't see that or comment on it because he kicked me out of the group. But now he puts, now the other step must be, let me step up. The others must step up and do the same thing. But how are they going to say, we're sorry for what happened when you kicked me out the group? Then on top of that, you blocked me from your personal page. Like I had an issue with you.
Right. Now, see, that I thought was some bitch shit, because I could see kicking Justin out of the group, but blocking him as a friend, hold it. No, stop. By blocking him as a friend, let me know you were scared. Y'all were scared. And I can understand being scared and intimidated. Justin,
oh my God, Lawrence,
does get vulgar at times, but so do I. So does everybody. All right. And you deal with it.
So, and I did. The first thing I said was, I'm sorry for everyone in NYC Fibros that felt a certain way about my post, but it wasn't even posted in NYC Fibros. It's posted on my personal page.
Now, hold on. Tom has a valid point. Don't abandon us. Let's effect positive change. I still have had a chance to meet. I still have had a chance to meet Fallon. Novice Quad, you must be allowed back in immediately. No, it's not me. If I am kicked out of the group by now, it's okay, because I proved my point. And once again, I've been telling Xavier for years, if he doesn't do certain things, and being that I was his number two.
Pointing at Val. He was pointing at me, Big Mac, and I'm going to bite that finger right off next time it happens.
But I'm not abandoning anyone, but I was kicked out of a group. That's all I have to say.
So can I?
They abandoned me.
So here's what I'm not. What are you sorry for? Did what you do initially was that wrong?
I said I'm sorry for the words and the videos I sang.
Okay, that was after.
Yes.
Initially,
what started?
You wrong.
Initially, what Justin did wrong, for those of you who have come here late to the chat and don't know what the hell is going on, Justin used to be an administrator in NYC 5-borough drone meetup. I'm going to make this as fast as possible. During the no-fly zone, which was from September 21st until the 29th, which ended today at 5 p.m., Justin and other people, as an administrator and non-administrators, noticed that there were administrators and people flying during the no-fly zone. This was a TFR. The UN was in town, and when the UN is in town, they have police, FBI, everything under the sun. And you're not supposed to freaking fly. All I'm saying is he did his job as an administrator, and he posted, people are flying during the TFR. I'm going to give you 24 hours to remove your pictures that you showed that you were flying during the TFR, which as an admin, he was supposed to do. Now, keep in mind.
Okay, so that's what Justin did.
Yeah.
Now, Justin did go and delete some, and he deleted a post that Xavier had posted related to everyone's getting puffy batteries on the Mavic 2s, okay? And everyone's going through it. And it's everyone that brought their birds new last year, whatever. But to make a long story short, Justin is saying, how do you asking people to bring your batteries so you can make a video when people in your group are flying during a no-fly zone? And here it is, you are the administrator of the group and you're out during a no-fly zone flying and taking pictures with the feds behind you, which, by the way, some people have come to say that this picture is fake and it was only done for a YouTube stunt because he is known for clickbait, okay? And if you look at the picture, it's cropped really good here. This picture is HDR, and this picture behind him is in JPEG,
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's all
It
I'm
looks,
gonna
it looks
say.
a little bit different, but
yeah, that's
so
That's the
again,
gist of it. And they kicked Justin out for deleting what they say were 40 plus pictures and posts, even non TFR related.
the only
Okay.
non-TFR related post that I deleted was the one about the meetup about overinflated or compromised batteries.
Now, in this picture, once again, I'm going to stress, and I won't say this anymore. He states, and this is the administrator / 107 pilot in NYC. I went to Flushing Meadows RC Park to discharge my batteries, and the Fed showed up in minutes. And when confronted about this, he told one group of people, I forgot there was a no-fly zone. And I'm going to repeat it again. As a 107 licensed pilot, it's your fucking job to know when there's a no-fly zone and when there's not. Okay, especially if you're an admin in a group and you're supposed to be an example for people. There's no excuse for it. It's inexcusable. Now
yeah, I'm
he
gonna
told
have to
some
run soon,
he told some people he forgot. Now to show that this isn't too reliable, and I hate to saying this, but there was another story that Andrew, thank you for coming in. From what I understand, he was telling some people he forgot there was a no-fly zone,
See you later,
and he was
Justin.
telling other people that he just went to go discharge his batteries.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
and that's basically it. And I got pissed because they immediately kicked Justin out instead of spanking him on the hand or taking his administrative power from him, which they could have done, and he couldn't have done no more damage. Now, had Justin went in the group as a normal person, posted, "Oh, this guy's doing this, fuck NYC," I'd say, "Okay, kick him." I would have said, "Okay, kick him." And
I still don't. I'm still so twisted with this because all
What do you
I'm
wanna
hearing
know?
is Justin looked at something. He told him you got 24 hours. I assume they didn't take it down, so he took them down.
Yes. Yes.
Why was that wrong?
You need to ask them. Now, I have also given
No,
him
I'm just saying, why was that wrong? Because they're asking him to apologize. He's apologizing for having a human reaction from people maybe overreacting. They could have always asked him within that 24 hours, hey dude, we're not gonna be that harsh, but evidently they don't mind being harsh when it's Justin. So I'm just wondering, what did he do
Unless
wrong?
someone has something against me, I don't know. I don't know if someone has anything against me.
So that's where you got to go back to. See, all this other fluff is the stuff that people use to keep it going.
Thank you. Hold it. Thank you, unanimous person. The post that was deleted, okay, is right here. It says, just got word they're voting to kick me too from an inside source. My hands are deep in this group. Do it and you'll just prove me right again. Now, this was me after while arguing, finding out someone posted it, and this is exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it went dead. But that's how I responded. This comment is no longer in the group because it was taken down. Okay, also Chris Will's questions about Xavier being a 107 pilot, his comments were taken down as well. But I thank you, unanimous person, for taking a screenshot of that because I can't see it anymore, or it was taken down.
So my feeling on this, Justin, whatever it's worth, right? Having done mitigation,
hold it.
Let them take the first thing that happened and discuss that first and work that out. The first thing that happened was you went in and said you had 24 hours. After 24 hours, you took them down. And then they threw you out. Let's discuss that first, and then you can get to how you reacted after. But take care of the first thing that happened.
Okay, just one thing.
Earl
from the Flight Fanatic says, in my opinion, the way this was handled by NYC 5BDM rivals the Trump administration. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't like getting that political way, but I would absolutely have them handle the first thing. And don't apologize until they handle that first thing.
I wish that group the best, but
yeah,
I'm still gonna fly. I'm not against anyone in that group. I'm still gonna fly with people.
For some reason, I can't.
Justin, I vote just walk away, my friend. Just walk away.
They made me walk away.
yeah. If I always think there's room for redemption, and so I'm just saying, should they come to you and say, "Hey, that first thing we did in this, and we're going to go on and tell people we had the overreaction," you know, then you can go on and say, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I really flew when this happened," and you can apologize at that point for anything you did after. But the first piece of business has to happen first.
Yeah, they saw my worst because I posted those videos. I removed it, and now you're gonna see the best of me. And
You see the chat
There you go.
in the beginning.
Yeah. But the first thing wasn't you. I think that's the clarification that needs to happen. It was on them. They need to handle that.
Yeah, but Val, I still vote walk away and forget about it because the trust is gone. And every time anything comes up, they're going to go, aha, see what you're trying to do again? You're doing the same
You know,
thing.
I'm not saying that won't happen. I'm just saying that there are a lot of people underneath that group that probably look to Justin. So I'm just saying, if you can take a deep breath, and you know, they're probably not going to come and take care of it anyway. It's just if they do, then you can think about it at that time. But it's not your apology that needs to happen first.
Well,
They
I'm
need
just
to talk about what
being
they
a bigger
did.
person because a couple of people thought I was talking about everyone in the group. And
Right,
but I wasn't. I was just frustrated.
Well, a blanket statement by you, Justin, just saying, hey, there's a lot of people I know, love, and respect in the group, and I'm open for you guys to converse with me anytime you want to.
No, do so much
You're
better.
gonna have to unblock me and
like I said before, the same way I spoke to Xavier is the same way Xavier could have reached out and spoke to.
oh my god.
You're an X factor.
Hey, Drone X Factor.
But that's
This
the
is
thing.
Arthur. That's Arthur. That's Xavier
need to
M.
come to
Arthur,
this.
everyone. And I want to let you. We appreciate the super chat and everything, but I would really like for you to come on, Xavier, and I can promise you, in front of everybody here on the live stream, we're not. I don't want to bring you on here to argue with you. We have our own personal issues. We can push that aside. Okay, I'm too caring. You're too not caring. But I'm willing to invite you on here to those guys and have you explain why. Only the answer I want is how many administrators voted to kick him out, because I'm sure it was just you, Eddie, and maybe one or two others.
And you know, if he doesn't want to feel ganged up on, I can just
no. But listen, he's saying I definitely could have handled things differently.
There you go.
And I wish you the best, Justin. And we applaud you. And Xavier, you know,
There you go.
every argument that I've had with you in the long run, at the end, you know, for the better of NYC, I want that to go on. I want NYC to keep going. It's just that I've been telling you for years, you need to pull the reins on your fucking people.
So one thing I'm going to say, when he says he could have definitely handled things differently, that's what needed to be said a long time ago. But thank you for saying it now. But it's being said now, and sometimes
okay, that's true, Justin. Yeah. Justin, that is true. And he's man enough to come in here. The super chat doesn't mean shit. You could have said that, Xavier, without the super chat, and I appreciate it anyway.
But the super chat,
you understand? It's not at some time and point. Sometimes money doesn't mean shit to friendship.
Well, I think what he needed to be probably it's happening, and I can't really speak for him, but it's much clearer what he's saying when it's all yellowed up like that.
Timothy Huxell, if he decides to come on, I'll do that definitely. But Xavier,
hey Justin,
that's the thing. They're not gonna reinstate me because I don't want to be. I'll be in there, but I'm just gonna be one of those 800 members that say nothing. I'm not going to post anything. I have other places to post pictures.
So give it a little time, let it work through, and then decide. But I think that
well, that's up to them to decide.
Yeah,
that's understandable, and I respect you for that. I want NYC 5 borough to keep doing what it's doing. Right now, it's the only group in the metropolitan area where people on any given day, there's anywhere from a number of 50 to 100 people in the entire metropolitan area. And we're talking NYC, not only NYC members, but non-NYC members.
Right. And Lawrence, just to be really clear, when I burn a bridge, I burn it so brightly and so hot that they can't rebuild it usually. So I get it. I get when something like this happens and you get really angry at it and you have to handle it, and that may be the right thing for you to do. But I got to say, sometimes there's wiggle room to come back.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I
But usually I just burn it really hot and bright and walk.
See,
I have to be honest about it, as much as I like to see it work out.
100%. I'm like that.
Xavier, if you would like to come on now or not,
right?
I will send you an invite. All you have to do is download Zoom. It takes a few seconds. You can do it from your phone. I don't want it to be Matt, behave yourself.
Well,
I don't want it to be, and I don't want when Xavier does, when and if he does decide to come on, I don't want him, sorry about that, to come on here thinking that I'm going to attack him.
Yeah,
I'm not attacking no one. I'm just
Lawrence,
how they treated me unfairly.
Yeah, Val.
Yeah, I'm just going to say the piece that I'm coming from is I've done restorative practice work with attempted murders, sexual offenders, all that kind of stuff, and then just blanket communities at war. And I've had to go in and take care of those situations and mediate them. So I tell you that sometimes it's worth going in and working it out. And having said that, I still do the crash and burn a lot. So I get it, Justin. I get it. Just throw the ancient orange down and just run. Yeah, I get it. But
Lawrence,
sometimes
when you told Xavier that all it takes, he has to load Zoom, he does not. What he does is he clicks on that link. It comes up and says it will load the Zoom. And just, do you understand
I'm
that?
sorry.
You say, okay, and it just boom.
And so just remember, if he does come in, one of the important things is listen twice as much as you talk. That's all I got to say.
That's why I'll leave the chat.
I'm just saying, I'm not pointing fingers at Lawrence. I'm just saying, we love you, Lawrence. I love the way you take care of your friends. I think it's beautiful.
Xavier,
very loyal.
Xavier, I'm going to send you the link now.
Are we that bad?
It just says link. If you do decide to come in, it's no problem. If you do come in, it's no problem. Yeah. I've told you this now, and Xavier, you know this yourself. And I've told you this after threatening to punch you in your face. I still care about you as a friend, okay? We've had mad arguments on the phone, and you know that. And at the end of each and every conversation, it was to work for the betterment of NYC 5-borough drone meetup. Okay? So I sent you the invite. Right. If you choose to come in on your phone or whatever, or you don't choose to come in, you could set up a date where you want to. It doesn't matter. All that we have to do now is move forward and get past this, just like we got past all the other bullshit I was mad at you for.
Okay, guys, I gotta go. I gotta show it.
Val.
I love you all.
Val. Thank you
Lawrence,
so much.
I adore you, Justin, Herman, Paul, and Raymond back there, sitting back and just watching.
Bye, Val. Bye, Val. Bye, Val.
Oh, don't forget, Lawrence, if you need it.
Hold on.
Have a therapy call.
Xavier just texted me and said all admin disagreements are handled within the administration. I refuse to discuss administrative conflicts online. This should be handled privately, and I will not address any admin conflicts publicly. And I accept that, but I tell your wife she worded that very carefully. And that was very nice, and I appreciate it.
All right, let me say one thing.
He says he will not come on and discuss any administrative problems online. So now we will make the next move, and we will contact you, Xavier, and we will discuss it. And in fact, I don't even need to fucking be here. This is between you and Justin.
Yep.
To be honest, I don't even need to be there.
But all right, before we move on to whatever drone news we have, I just gotta say one thing. If you said all this stuff should be handled privately, why was I removed from the group and everyone, all of the admins were saying stuff after I was removed from the group?
Okay, that's fine.
That should have been handled privately.
Okay, and I agree with you 100%, Justin. And that's why I went to defend you, because I felt it wasn't given a chance to be discussed. And like I said, Xavier was known for saying, when I was like, yo, you got to do this, you got to do that, his first thing he'd say, calm down. Why do you care so much? Let me handle it. Let me talk to him. And that did not happen. But now we're going to move on past this.
So, does anyone have any drone news that's been going on lately?
Well,
we shouldn't really have any because you couldn't fly. So.
Well, yeah, that's true too. But the no-fly zone is officially off here in the metropolitan area as of 5 p.m. today. And so all I can say is, if you're going to fly, those guys, Sunday nights with those guys, appreciates every person that came into the chat, and you lurkers that were afraid to come into a chat, but wanted to hear what was going on and wanted to hear Justin's side of it. We appreciate it highly. Okay. And he put it also, all administrative disagreements, and I can respect that. Okay, so now that's why the first step must be to reinstate me. Tom, I'm still in the group.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm still in the group.
Maybe.
There's too much. To be honest, Tom, I'm happier as a civilian. To reinstate me as an administrator, I'm past it.
You're past it.
I'm going to be honest. I mean, and I just thought about what would I say if Xavier or someone was to ask me would I want to be an administrator again, and I that's why I was.
Oh no,
blank.
Hold
that's
on.
why I was blank for a few seconds, and it's best that I just remain a common folk.
Hey, Lawrence, he said he was talking about me.
Oh, well, all right, never mind.
That was a beautiful speech. Beautiful. I have no comment on that. That's if they want whatever they want to do, that's up to them. I have no comment. That's it for me.
Anyway, Paul, what'd you fly today?
Yeah,
I didn't. Well, I went and flew the Spark, and I went and flew my new Mavic Air and my new Spark. Ran the batteries down to around 30, 40.
Hello, everyone.
Jack, Sparky, friend, you're late, dude. You're gonna have to wait for the recording because not everyone. I'd be lying. I've calmed down now. Otherwise, how will X talk to Justin about admin issues? I gave Xavier Justin's number today. Okay, Tom. So they can handle that. If they reach out to each other or they don't, I wish them the best. I also stop, Justin. Like I said, I want NYC 5 Borough to remain the reason people want to join that group. I wanted to still be that group that everyone's talking about in the tri-state area. I want all of these things. I just can't say, and Xavier told me this himself one time. He says, you need to stop caring so much. And it's kind of hard to not be animate about something you love.
That is correct, Lynn.
Especially something you love and people you love.
Hey, Lawrence, don't miss Big Matt's announcement. There is a meetup tomorrow night.
Those guys tomorrow night, who's available? I'm down. I need to fly, man. I need to fly. Maybe that's why I'm so cranky. I didn't fly the whole week.
Drones. It's the drones' fault. We blame it on the drones. Bad drone.
Must be admins to talk about admin issues. Oh, I got you. That's pretty cool, Tom. He must be an admin to talk about admin issues. Isn't that what X said? Good catch, Tom.
He has to reinstate him for him to be able to talk to him about it.
Exactly. That makes a lot of sense.
Anyway,
Anyway,
yes, let's move along since we have it.
we can move along. I mean, I had the soundboard loaded and everything, and since I've been cursing, I just wanted you to know that I was waiting for somebody to say something so I could play certain soundboards stuff and
Words.
What are you doing with a soundboard? What
am I doing with a soundboard?
What are
I was
you
gonna
up
do
to?
stupid stuff like
What are
like I was gonna do stuff like that, but it's over with, so there's no need to.
That's right.
Yes, they said that the Spark and the Phantom 4 Pro is not sold anymore. You could get it refurbished, but if you're gonna check the website, it says it's sold out.
The Phantom 4 Pro.
Yeah, and
So,
even
the Phantom 4 Pro the Phantom 4 Pro Lightbridge is no more, but because they're still producing V2s.
Yes.
Yeah, that I did. Sam, pretty sure there will be Sam pretty sure there will not be any TFR issues. 8 a.m. Well, it looks like we're gonna be flying tomorrow night. I'm down.
Oh, why are you selling it? Don't sell it.
Yeah, Curtis is selling his Phantom 4.
Why? Don't sell it. No.
He's selling it to get another sub.
Ooh. Well, I know
I'm joking. I don't know that.
No, he's buying more drones for sure.
Oh, that's right. He's getting into racing drones now.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, he's crossed that line.
But he has a Mavic too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, you see this? What we got here in the chat
Did you guys what?
about going to Croton Point?
I want to go there. I haven't been there yet.
Croton Point. I haven't been there. We've been to Croton Dam and we've been to Croton AMA Airfield.
That's where Croton.
Well, you got to think about it. Tom knows the right places to fly, so you're not doing the wrong thing. Remember? So he knows this. He knows the correct spots to take off at without getting into trouble or causing any trouble.
Oh, Ray, they're having a photo shoot over there on the pier.
Yeah, they have it.
That's in the direction of the Statue of Liberty. But I see a lot of people. Okay. That's right, Ray. Get that paper. Ray's doing that overtime. That's what's up, Ray. If you can hear us. I know he's muted. Yeah, Big Matt, cool bit. Tomorrow night, Justin Herman.
Where's Elliot? Elliot should be there.
Oh boy.
No.
Elliot
and he should bring some of his model friends.
Hold on. Elliot did mention that there's a photo meetup. Ray, you're muted. Hold on. Let me unmute you. What'd you say, Ray? I can't unmute him. He muted himself. There he is. What'd you say?
Elliot was over here today having problems with his camera, freaking out.
Oh, Elliot was there. He told me that there was a photo shoot meetup. I didn't know it was in Red Hook. Where you are.
I saw him peep up there. Yeah.
Nice to see everyone in the chat.
I saw him. It's lit up here though.
One of these days I'm coming to New York City and meet you
guys. Lucky them. Whoa.
Beyond Tree, how are you? And welcome to Sunday Nights with those guys. Unfortunately, you've come in. Well, fortunately, you've come in during the call moment. Early, you might have came in and left. But y'all up on the roof. Y'all up on the roof. That's what's up, Ray.
It's a bunch of models out there. If you got a camera, go to Red Hook.
Ray, I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you.
You with me, baby?
Hey, slow down some. Slow down.
I'm gonna take you by some. Hold on.
Back up a little bit.
Yeah. We don't want to see you. We know what you look like.
Turn that phone around. Whoa.
Okay. Ray's sneaking up behind people.
Where's Elliot? Is Elliot there?
He said Elliot was having problems with his camera. But he did mention to me earlier this week that there was a photo shoot meetup. Hey.
Ooh.
Pound cake.
Ooh.
As Billy Kyle would know.
Ooh.
Paul.
Pretty little thing here. Look at her.
Hey, tell her hello. Tell her hello. Tell her hello from those guys.
You are very pretty.
Ray, if you smile anymore, man, I'm gonna start calling you Kool-Aid.
Ray, I see a little bit of sweat coming down his brow there.
No, I'm cool big, Paul. I'm cool big. I don't sweat. Cool big.
Yeah, I know you're cool, Vic, but you were by a hot mama
Hold it,
there.
Ray. Hold it, Ray. I'm gonna make you full screen.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She got to hold the top up. Well, we've already blown the copyright thing. So I mean the monetization.
I didn't hear anything.
Listen, real quick. I just wanted to offset the group one time, just you guys at ease a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, everyone's
We'll deal with those issues later.
everyone's smiling and
You know what I
happy
mean?
now.
Good.
Cool, Vic, you the man.
I just wanted to do it.
Cool, Vic,
Look at it
you
all.
the
Look
man.
at it
You
all.
are the
Man. It's
man.
all out here.
Yep.
Yes, you're definitely the man, Ray.
Pound cake,
Oh,
raisin grapes, all kinds of cake out here, baby. Pumpernickel, humble seed.
That's
That's what's up.
it looks like a huge fruit salad to me. It's just like all
Look at
kinds
that
of delectables.
Look at that red action going on. Look at that red action.
Okay. Hey, Logan Carpenter. Welcome to Sunday Nights with those guys.
Hello.
All right. Well, Ray, we appreciate you breaking the monotony a little bit. Much love
We
to your
needed
brother.
We needed that.
Hey, Chris Hope. How are you, man?
Hey, how you doing?
My guys, my drone group. I was showing the footage from the drone.
Oh yeah, I get. Oh
Yo, listen. This is a real photographer right here.
yeah.
Elliot, go sit down. All right. Yes, bro.
All right.
All right, fellas.
Camera fix.
Oh, look out there, El. Look what's out there. Look at the ship.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm zooming in now. I'm pinning. What is it? I can't see.
That's that big presidential joint with the helicopter on the top.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I wonder who's shooting that.
Some of the diplomats are leaving by water.
Right.
I wonder who's
That's
shooting
ship.
that one.
Mhm.
Yeah. Somebody should be
sure.
Somebody
Somebody
left
should be
the
flying
chat
that shit
profile
right
shoot
now.
that one.
Mhm.
Anyway, we're back.
Yeah.
Sunday nights with
Look,
those guys.
Hold my shoulder.
Look like a
Hold his shoulder.
drone
Oh.
in a no-fly.
Whoa.
Timothy said, "Look like a drone in a no-damn fly zone." I'm sorry.
Big 80.
How is that a no-fly zone?
Cool. Dick.
Well, most of the guys are walking around without any flies up. They're down, you know.
Oh, see, now I pin him here. Yes. He
Yeah.
giving out.
COO.
Well, Lawrence, I'm just curious to know how is
DIC.
that a no-fly zone?
80.
No, somebody said something in it. It looks like a no-fly zone. Timothy. So it's Timothy Herman is asking, how is that a no-fly zone?
What's your name, bro?
Just
Mo,
being-
what's your name?
just being
Okay,
funny.
Snapchat. Okay, baby.
Well, we appreciate you breaking the monotony, Ray. And then Paul went silent too. All right.
Timothy was just being funny. That's it.
No, I know.
that. I was too. I was just saying, how is that a no-fly zone? Look like all systems go to me.
Check it out.
Okay. See, now if you keep the picture up, I can pin it. Okay.
See, Justin, if you was out there with your camera,
And she out on the ledge too. You don't want. Yeah, please have her move back. If she fell over the ledge, that would be really bad.
you just
That'd
pack
be
up.
really funny too. I'm out.
You just pack up and leave.
Video is off. Okay, he's back. Tell her not to jump. Yeah. All right, Ray. So we'll talk tomorrow.
Okay, that's it.
We'll talk tomorrow, Ray, sometime about going to fly.
Thanks, Ray. Thank
Sounds
you.
good, bro. Sounds good.
Yeah,
Thank y'all. You're welcome.
We'll hit you up.
Now
about flying
I've had
tomorrow.
my heart pills for the day. Thank you.
Your defibrillator pills, huh?
All right. Now that everyone's calmed down, I
I
would like to say it's 6:45. We've yet to do. We've
Well, you
yet
still
to
got 15
do.
minutes though.
Hey, Ray, we got to do a drop. Ray. Ray.
You're distracting him from looking at
Okay.
We
Ready.
got to we got to do a drop real quick. All right.
Okay. Ready? Let's go.
Yeah. Sunday Nights with Those Guys is sponsored by
Those
guys.
And
Those
if you
guys.
guys have noticed that my voice has gotten a little better, I didn't
Yeah.
say anything on Herman's show, but I got a Yeti.
Yeah. Oh, there you
I
go.
invested in a Yeti.
You mean got a Yeti? I've been looking for one in the forest for years.
Here we go. So
Yeah.
that was actually how I was able to play the soundboard, because I haven't figured out how to run it through OBS yet. So I actually just put the mic on omnidirectional, and it was actually picking up the sound from the speakers, because I was actually disappointed, man. I expected to do a lot more cursing than I did, but I didn't.
I thought you restrained yourself fairly well.
All things considering.
Yeah.
You now that you got the mic, Lawrence, you feel like singing a song?
Oh, no.
Doobie doobie doo.
If you start singing, Lawrence, that means then you've got to dance for us.
Yeah, if I sing, you dance, Herman.
Well, he said if you sing,
No.
You have to
if
dance.
I sing, you dance.
No. Paul doesn't have to dance now.
Right.
Say hi.
Oh, see? Hey, Katie. Hi, Katie.
That's loud.
Hey,
Say hi. Look at the camera.
Hello.
Hi
I
there.
saw you.
you're live.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Wow.
whoa.
Wowzers.
Hey, wait a minute. Talking
big.
about dance.
Don't move. Don't move right there,
Lady in
man.
red. Oh, my.
That's it. Live stream's room.
Impressive. Of course, you know, if it wasn't shot on an iPhone, the picture would be bigger, right?
Ooh.
Oh, I know. Oh, baby.
And you,
That's,
you,
I
know,
know. I love it too, brother.
you know, the thing of it is,
Oh, the story.
Ray, those guys get paid to do that, you know.
I know, right?
Me too.
Jameson said, y'all funny. How we funny, Jameson? This is what we regularly do until Justin got kicked out of the group. Usually we do about the same thing. Yeah, iPhone shot. See, I knew it was an iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lynn, thank you for coming in. And I
Lenny.
told you, Lynn, I told you on Facebook that tonight was going to be a good live stream.
Hey,
Lynn, you just getting here?
No, she's
Everybody,
she's
we got
been
10
here.
minutes left.
She was here before.
She's been here
Stop
for a
down after
while.
10 minutes.
No, she's been here for a while.
Uh-oh.
And we do appreciate. Oh, Jameson said I'm funny because of the iPhone joke. Well, Jameson, you know how I feel about the iPhones.
Well,
I mean, it's not.
Well, Lawrence, I thought you had a great big iPhone insignia on your front door.
No, anti-iPhone. No iPhone. No iPhone. Yeah.
The big Apple sign.
that's what happens when they buy the screens that everybody else finished using.
What do you say? iPhone uses old screens?
Yeah, they use the screen that Android used already.
That's what it is, huh?
Mhm.
They never blew up on
If
planes.
you remember,
Jameson say they never blew up on planes, but an iPhone did blow up in someone's pocket.
well, you remember the iPhone users were like, "Oh, that Android is so big. Oh, look how big it is." But then
We complained about
they
it.
say,
Daddy 13.
when you know
thanks for
better, you
coming
do
in.
better. So as soon as they made the iPhone bigger, everybody jumped on it.
Thanks for coming in, Daddy of 13. We appreciate
We've
the
always
support.
had the screen that Android
Be
used
well.
like 2 phones ago.
Yeah, I know. They can't do nothing about it. But I'd say hopefully after tonight's live stream that things will be rehashed and people will take new steps. That's your new bird?
That's one of them. That's the new Spark.
Case?
Yeah, it came with that case and everything, and 4 batteries, and
Nice.
and I just took pictures of it tonight,
Mm-hmm.
so I can put it on Craigslist.
What? What? You just got it.
You know what it is? Huh?
That's because I got the Mavic Air too. The Mavic Air's here too.
But you just bought the case.
No, that came with it.
You bought it.
Oh, okay.
I got the whole thing for $350.
Oh, that's good. You can't beat that.
It
No.
must be nice. Lynn goes, oh, geez. People still use Craigslist? LOL, Timothy says.
Yeah,
Listen,
because
Timothy and everybody that's in the chat room, I haven't had a chance to go in and thank you all. I'm not going to go through the list because, you know, if you don't type for a while, you won't be there. And I don't want to miss anyone. But Sunday nights with those guys, highly appreciate you supporting us and showing us love, plain and simple. And also, I'm glad you guys got to come see what was really going on for a while here in New York. And it's just, like I said, I have nothing against NYC Fireball Drone Meetup at all. But I'm pretty sure after this live stream, even more people won't be talking to me.
Herman, here's the one I'm going to keep, Herman.
The red one too.
That's the one you showed me this morning.
Yep, that's the one I'm going to keep.
That has obstacle avoidance in the back?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. See?
Front and rear.
Philly Drone would have been good on this panel today.
Front, rear, and downward.
Okay. If you decide if you want your own group, Curtis and I have one waiting for you guys. It's private. We highly appreciate it, and we will look into these. We will look into these things.
And Cool Bick is going to be a regular on there, bringing live stream.
A regular live,
rooftops.
A regular live. Those guys.
Yeah, from rooftop shoots.
Reporter.
Yep, from rooftop shoots.
As long as he's showing stuff like that, I don't mind.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought.
Hold it. I just clicked on that link there. Oh shit!
That's what I said. Don't say that. Don't say nothing. It's funny.
Yo, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Don't say nothing.
Oh my god!
I give them 100% respect.
Oh shit! You guys, wow, Curtis. Did you click on that link, Herman? Wow.
No.
I'm going to do it right now.
Well, you got 5 seconds, and Curtis, I'm going to take the link down because I don't want anyone to get any ideas. Did you guys click on it?
I clicked on it, but it's not. It's
He's
official.
like, you know, you want to.
Yeah, don't say nothing. All right, I took it down. Curtis, wait, I didn't do that. Wait. I made Curtis no longer a moderator. Add moderator. I meant to take the post down. Hide user, put user on top. Nope, I can't take it down. Because he's an admin. Okay, Curtis, if you can block that. We don't want.
And that's because he's the wizard.
Right. That's what it is, right? He's the wizard. How do I get rid of this silly watermark here that says Zoom?
Where?
In the lower right-hand corner of the screen that everyone sees. Because I saw someone on Zoom and it was gone.
You gotta ask the
wizard.
Yep.
I have to ask the wizard.
The wizard will tell you.
Curtis is funny. I saw that link earlier and I didn't click on it thinking it was something. Oh shit, Matt joined already. See what you started. We did not want to start
I joined the group too.
Oh shit.
Join Lawrence?
You gotta love the humanity. It's
the
great.
humanity.
Everybody go and join that group now.
All right, let me search for it.
And I'll give a big shout out to Pusa Studios for coming in. We didn't even ask
I appreciate that highly.
I know I've been in his live stream like for the past 2 weeks back to back, but he's been helping me out a lot. And soon I'm almost going to be at the 1,000 subscribers so I can start doing my live streams.
Well, no, you got to get that watch time, Justin.
No, I mean just for the do the live streams.
Oh yeah. And that's how. Okay, there it is, Curtis. Okay, I joined. Okay, you can take it down. Message automatically held for review by Rojo Droner. View deleted. Jameson type something.
Yeah, why did he do
What
that?
happened?
He put you could add me to it.
Rojo Droner.
Did you do that?
View deleted message. You can add me for the hell of it. Oh. I don't see why Rojo Droner had deleted that comment, but okay.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
How come I haven't seen him in here? I see that there he is. Okay.
Rojo.
Right. I'm like, why is he hiding?
Hey, Robert.
Robert.
You got to go. You go to that link right there, and you got to join that group.
Oh shit! Here we go.
See, right? I Facebook, and you go to the official NYC.
Oh, please, man, please. We didn't want this to happen.
Meetup group.
I don't.
Well, here's the thing: we're not promoting this or anything like that. This is someone doing it on his own.
Curtis and I are members.
So anyone can make a new group.
Yeah,
this is true.
We're not promoting this. We didn't cause it to happen. Someone else felt the need to do something like that.
Yeah.
But and I don't want people to go and create memes, mean memes against NYC 5 Borough. Don't do that. That's not cool.
All right, we gotta
Jameson, stop starting.
We need to talk about things.
Jameson, stop it.
What do you do?
It's your first time here, dude. Mr. Crowley and his drone. Oh, Sean, you missed all of it, man.
I can go over there and add you, Jameson, to that group if you want me to.
He's just playing. Everyone's joking, right?
Yes, everyone's joking, right, Curtis?
Yeah, tee-hee-hee.
What do you think? What do you think, Herman?
Official group?
I mean, I didn't want that to happen because it's for that reason I didn't do it myself.
Well, yeah, but it wouldn't be as good if you did it. It's done by someone else, and
that they don't know.
Yeah.
Do I get to be an admin in that group too?
Yeah, you already are. I fixed it.
Oh God.
Oh shit. Wow. Hey, and you know what, Paul? I'm disappointed because I didn't get a chance to play this. So I'm going to play. I'm going to hold on.
Become an admin in certain groups.
Yeah, but Paul.
Okay.
I was waiting for someone. It's like a 5-second clip, but I was waiting for someone to say something so I could drown them out by playing this.
What is he saying?
That could be part. That could be part of the commercial for that.
I had actually had it set up so if somebody was going to say something and wouldn't listen, I was going to play that, but it never came out. It's a legit group. I run 60 groups, 500K members. This is the new nice. This is a nice addition. Curtis got a monopoly on groups, y'all.
Curtis, he's the wizard. What can I say?
They make everybody an admin. But I really appreciate everyone for showing support. And Justin, I'm glad you got to say your piece because that was the main objective of this live stream. I will admit, I tried not to get upset in the beginning, but
yeah, we see.
And we're getting ready to get out of here, Mr. Crawley. Is Val going on?
Well, who knows if she is or not.
Yeah, didn't you get an invite?
What we have been doing is we've been staying over at least 15 minutes. When she goes on at 7, we always usually stay on someplace until 7:15.
Okay.
And what Robert did last night.
Hold on, Mr. Crawley.
What Robert did last night. Robert went over to Val's live stream and said, "We'll be there in a little while. We're still on Roger's live stream." Boy, was she hot! Oh man.
I sent it, mister. Philly is going live tonight, I think. Did Philly Drone Life launch his new show last night?
I looked for it, didn't see it.
I saw a banner saying tonight at 9 p.m. the show.
It didn't say the day, it just said tonight.
Right. Oh, okay. It said tonight the show at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
I was wondering what the hell was going on. Oh, Friday he did. Okay. Philly is going live, and Friday he did. Okay, that's what's up. Because he had, I was just channel hopping, more like delirious. You know, you sit in front of the computer and just click, 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 click.
Well, I was confused and I went back to look at it, but it's not in his file to be looked at.
He had Mike Roche on the other night, and he showed the promo. It came out pretty good, Curtis. I like that.
Yeah, I like isn't Curtis coming on here?
I don't know. I send him an invite now that everything's over with.
Well, we got 15 minutes though.
Sure. I sent Mr. Crawley one, and Curtis, I'm sending you one now as we speak.
Justin, did you get a haircut?
Not really.
Out.
It looks like you got a haircut, my friend. Yeah.
Not bad, huh?
He's just not wearing a hat.
No hat on, and I got a haircut.
Okay.
I did. I got a whole bunch of them, and then I just no hat on tonight.
All right, that's what's up.
Hey, Curtis, I'll send you a link.
I did.
This
I just
is
sent
the
him.
unveiling of my head.
Okay.
I just sent him one.
All right.
So you actually do have hair under those hats.
Oh, wait a minute. I just screwed up. Hold on.
We can still see you.
Hold on. There we go. I did that wrong.
Yeah, you're
Hey,
still.
so what happened tonight?
A little excitement.
I tell you, I missed it, guys. I've been flying today. I've had my granddaughter with me. I was trying to teach my granddaughter how to fly a drone, and she flew it into a lady.
Mhm.
Oh wow!
In the park.
A racing drone?
No, it was it's a whoop.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's not that
It was Beta 75.
So you whooped the old lady's ass, huh?
Full throttle, and I'm just watching it. I'm like, shut it off. She's like, Howard. She's holding the controller going like this. I'm like, it's a switch.
What'd the lady say?
Boom.
Ooh, what was that?
Always excitement, man.
What'd the lady say?
Nothing. She just laughed.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
No pain, but
don't
it's just
want to
little
scare.
kid.
Curtis, I sent you a link. If you want to come in.
Bridge.
Anyway, it was interesting. To be honest, in order to understand, you would probably have to watch the live stream because it was just too detailed.
Really?
And there was a little cursing, I admit.
I'll rewatch it.
And I figured out how to run a soundboard through. I figured out how to run a soundboard. The only problem is everything in here has to do with bullshit. I was really ready tonight. I was really ready.
Really?
Locked and loaded.
Yeah. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Not with one of our locals, right?
It just makes no fucking sense. It's just bullshit.
Was this a recap?
There's a few of them on here that are pretty good.
Don't bullshit, man. Bullshit.
Curtis is here.
Guys, I'm so sorry I missed the show. I'm here every time. I had my granddaughter and it was like a lot of fun.
No, that's all right, man.
Okay.
We're out
What's
having
up,
a good
Curtis?
time, you know.
No, listen,
family
moments,
bro.
There's the wizard.
There is the wizard, yes. But anyway, now that I know how to run sound through here, it's going to be interesting.
Lawrence is looking forward to having fun.
Yes, I am. And Justin, can I get rid of this picture now?
What picture? Yes.
What was that? That was like the guy in my trunk.
You know,
I was putting this up in protest tonight. I was protesting and complaining.
You guys have got to actually see and hear the whole thing.
Oh yeah, Justin. Wait a minute. Oh, we're online. But you know what? If you play it, Justin, I'll just get a copyright strike. I'm already not monetized for cursing, so you might as well play it.
We could do it after we end the live stream.
Okay, after we end the live stream, we'll do it.
All right, so
Yeah,
just a
that
quick
was nice
update. Val
because-
is live right now.
Okay.
Philly's going live, but he's doing a treadmill show. He's not doing the big show.
Okay. Okay. So what's up, Curtis? What do
you
you
did the
what do you-
big show Friday night?
Yeah, he surprised me on that. You guys know Philly.
Yeah.
He's very spur of the moment.
Yeah.
The last I had heard was that it was going to be Saturday nights and I was going to join him on the show.
That's what I thought.
But then he messaged me at work and he goes, I'm going live tonight. And I go, well, dude, Friday night, I can't guarantee to be there. I mean, that's my busiest day of the week at work. It's where I wrap everything up, and everything that fell apart through the week, I've got to be there and take care of. So he went ahead and went live, and he did a really great show. I was able to watch part of it from work. He had a nice motivational thing with Mike Roche, and they both talked about, the things they've had to overcome and how they've motivated themselves. So I was really proud of what he did.
But
I
Curtis,
didn't see-
it isn't uploaded, is it?
Well, see, this is the thing. He's just started using OBS, and he doesn't understand that with OBS, you have to delete the announcement that there's going to be a live show, because he has 2 live shows up there now. One that has 0 views that is just the placeholder for it.
Yep.
And then the actual show. So I need to go explain to him that you need to delete that every time that you do it.
And then it'll record.
Well, no, it's recorded. His live show is there, but there's 2 of them. One of them has 0 views. The other one has like 114 or something like that.
Yeah, but Curtis, I went there earlier today and it wasn't there.
Well,
that's why I went to YouTube. I couldn't find it.
Maybe he deleted it.
See what the deal is.
He might.
Curtis, I got to tell you, man, you did a great job with his introduction there.
Oh yeah,
with the
You
intro,
got some
right?
skill, Curtis.
Thank you.
Nice job, man. I mean, really, that was professional. That was unbelievable.
That's why he's the wizard.
I didn't know you were that good, dude.
I agree. I was impressed. He had showed us a small sample of it, but he didn't show it to us in detail. He was holding back, which I don't blame him.
Well, it's still not even done. That's the other thing that kind of, I shouldn't say perturbed, but I was thinking that we were going to have some time Saturday morning to finish the thing up. There was a couple things I wanted to change, but
Timothy's funny.
And even Curtis went to the extreme to make sure he went and got a gal from England to be the announcer in a British accent.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it here.
Yeah, it's there. I'm checking it now. It's there.
Yeah, I'm going to look for it again. But
I just wanted to pay you a compliment. I thought you did a great job.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yes, it did. It came out well, very well.
Oh, you guys, if you get a chance to watch the live show, there's a whole lot more we gave him. There's a whole lot of graphics that are.
I think you should do a Mr. Crowley thing.
I got to get all the Philly stuff made first.
Actually, I got a song coming up for my intro. There's a song and then some other stuff. It's pretty funny.
I still got to make his outro for him. We discussed that Saturday morning, what we're going to do for that. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff like, you know what confetti cannons are? Well, when somebody does a super chat for him, there's this confetti of like finger, the like thumb.
Yeah.
Instead of confetti, it's going to be a confetti thing of likes and happy faces and hearts and stuff. So when somebody does a super chat, and then there's a bunch of wowzers and oh my god and stuff like that. That's
dynamic range stuff and all that.
Oh yeah, I could probably show you guys some of it.
Get that dynamic range.
Get that dynamic range.
If you guys don't mind me sharing, I'll share a couple things that we've
Go
made.
for it. Go for it.
Let's see. We got
I had a lot of the racing drones out this weekend. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I tell you, when all of a sudden I started to get better at it, I'm like in love with it.
Here you guys go.
Smoking a pancake.
Smoking a pancake.
Now let's see what else I did here.
I like that. Smoking a pancake. That was pretty good, man.
Wowzers.
It's Mike all the way.
You're gonna add this stuff in, yeah.
This is stuff you can add in.
God. That's definitely him, for the love of God.
This is for Timothy, by the way.
DEFCON 4.
So there's some cool audio that goes with this. But Tim, when you're on his show and and you have to turn away, he's going to say Timothy's in DEFCON 4 right now.
Okay, that's cool.
And it's got all this siren stuff going on. So what else did I do here?
There's wait a minute, Mike. Let me get you in. Hold on, Mikey. Give me a second.
Well, see, what am I missing here, Curtis? I don't know if you can see that or not. You might want to just pin me. There's Phillies Live Pier 68, 50 miles at 30 days. 50
okay,
miles.
Mikey, I sent it.
I don't see the fifth try, fourth try, Saturday morning, Saturday live stream.
Hey, Paul, Timothy posted the link.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Cool.
He posted the link.
What's up, Mike?
He's got the Superman curl going on, I see.
Yeah, he is. He's about ready to jump off the
That's
Empire.
my gift, guys. That's it. Everybody gets a gift in life. There was mine. God didn't hold back. He gave me
Neutron.
The Superman curl.
Superman curl. That's it.
The Neutron Man.
The Neutron. What are you doing, Curtis? What are you doing, man?
He's
Showing off my work, man.
He told the world my big secret. What are you doing? I want my money back. I want my money back, man.
You didn't pay anything.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. Hey,
look at all the thumbs up. Nice.
The likes.
Hey, thumbs
The
up.
lights. Look at them.
I like that. They're all thumbs ups.
Is that amazing? This freaking guy is unbelievable. Hey, look at the smiles and the hearts. This makes me happy. Guys, I'm donating to my own show just to see this shit. I'm going to keep giving myself $1 just to
Mike, it makes me happy just watching it.
I know. It's
that dynamic range.
That's pretty hot. I like that.
So yeah, there's some audio stuff we got to add to some of this stuff, but it's all a work in progress. We're having fun.
Yeah, I'm letting him be creative.
I do appreciate that, Philly.
I'm sorry we couldn't have you guys in here earlier. But we needed to address certain issues.
Well, I want to talk about it now. So now that I'm here, and because I'm an admin with over 500,000 members, I have an opinion.
Okay.
I think you guys should come and join the group that Timothy and I have. Seriously, it's a legit group. I mean, it's a good reason to start a group.
I went over there and joined, Curtis. I joined.
It's a legit group. You guys can come over there. You guys can help run the thing. You know, I mean, you guys are already admin over there. I don't care. Take it and run with it.
Guys,
run it the way it should be run.
Honest with you, I started to listen too, and this is really why I don't fly with other people. I mean, just for me, this is just for me. I don't like anybody telling me where to fly, when to fly, how to fly, and I'm going to say this on live television to the whole world. Sometimes I bend the rules a little bit, and I'm just. You know what I mean? I just don't want nobody telling me, yo, what are you doing? What Jesus Christ? You're causing my sister cancer. Oh my God.
Michael, you
don't
don't
over a freaking person. For the love of God, man, the family's going down, man. They're all gonna die.
But you know what, Mike? The thing is, the problem is that after a while, it becomes a cancer.
Mike hasn't seen this one yet.
And it spreads, and then everyone starts doing it.
Yeah.
Then when things start getting tightened up, the first thing everybody says is, "Oh, the AMA didn't stand up for us."
Nah, well, that's not right.
No, you stood up for yourself when you were doing all of those things.
No, yeah, but my feeling
and told
is
people that you needed to have someone curb your hobby to that extreme.
No, I don't. I disagree. I think unless we're agreeing unless we're agreeing and we're saying it in different ways, what I feel is this. This is my point of view. When you do something, you need to be able and be willing to take the consequences, whatever it is that you do.
The consequences are put on all, not just you.
No, I don't disagree.
No?
I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah.
So all of the reconstruction that just went on with how we can fly in the United States, that wasn't put upon all.
No, it was put upon all, but it had nothing to do with me. When the FBI came to my house,
I'm not saying you personally. I'm saying people that do those things.
But
you feel that I shouldn't be told by anyone where to fly and how to fly.
Herman,
after a certain time, you gotta have some kind of culpability in the bullshit.
I totally no. Listen, I'm not saying don't follow the rules. What I'm saying is there needs to be rules. There has to be rules to everything. But you know, the rules that the things that went in hand were going to happen anyway. Whether people broke the rules or not, they're coming down on you. And I can tell you what else. They're going to close our hobby down whether we follow the rules or not. They're going to do what they got to do. The big brother does what they want to do, and they'll just use whatever that's my feeling. It's just my opinion, guys. It's just one person's opinion.
So let's just rape the club until they close it then.
No, you should follow the rules and you should be willing. If you're going to bend them, you should be willing to pay the consequences, because the FBI may show up at your door. The FAA may give you a phone call. Hey, I mean, let's face it, they're the consequences. It may cost you big bucks, may shut your channel down, you know. So they have to realize that. It also may give you a lot of shit on Facebook or in a group, you know. It's just, it is what it is. And that's why I said, that's why I like to just fly myself. But most of us guys, when you look at our footage, most of us kind of bend the rules. I mean, come on. You can look at every single video on YouTube, every single one, and you can pick something out that person did wrong. According to 107.
Mikey.
I'm not saying no, Mike.
Hold on. I have something to read.
Which one?
The views and opinions that are heard tonight are not necessarily the views and opinions of everyone on the panel tonight.
I know. Right.
Those guys.
I got to remember to make that for you, Philly.
And again, I come from a large city, so I mean, maybe us city guys feel differently about it, because my God, as soon as my drone goes up in the air, it's like I'm breaking the rule. Oh, you flew over a person.
Well, where do you think I live?
I flew over a person.
So you know what Herman does?
So,
you know what
where
Herman
do you think
says?
I live?
Hold on, Herman. I'm going to answer for you. You know what Herman does when someone says, "Oh, you flew over a person"? He says, "You saw the person I flew over in the video."
Yeah, but I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah, no, if you don't see it, it didn't happen, right? But I look at it past that. I realize that I probably did. You know what I mean? Like I accept what I do. Like, if I'm going to fly in a city, it's probably now. You're right. You're right, Lawrence.
Well, hang on one second. Is that the gist of what the issue is, though? Is that that it was all about a no-fly zone? I thought the issue was that one admin deleted another admin's post.
Yeah, that dude.
That was what fueled the fire.
Exactly. But what was also part of it was that the president of the group,
I don't like that,
who happens to be a 107 pilot, put a picture up and had the caption about how he was stopped by the feds for flying during the TFR.
Yeah.
But you don't know that he was flying. And we all know that, and we've seen past videos that this guy's put up. It's all clickbait. It's all to get views. It's all about him. What was the one where the guy lost his drone in the water and he tried to capitalize upon that? This guy has a complete record, and everybody in the drone community, as far as I know all about him, and we give him about that much importance in the world.
Oh, get out of here.
Yes, you did. You were told this a long time ago, Lord.
All this. He's made a name for himself, and you know.
I didn't know that it was that renownedly known.
Who is it?
Yes.
I'm kind of a little jealous.
You know, yeah. When you put something up like that, everybody kind of tunes in. You know, he made it all about DJI and it's going to fall in the, it's DJI's fault for having it go on. Dude, it was a TFR. You had plenty of time. And it wasn't even his video from what I understand.
No, it wasn't. Hey, Marty, what's up, brother? You guys, Marty is a new drone head here in New York.
And then we found out later the drone returns to home. It doesn't just land, right? Didn't we find out later? We found that out later.
Well, we found out later that he had lowered the low battery warning, and it was already at 22% when it was starting to descend into the
So
water.
it basically
Keep in
crashed.
mind, at the beginning of the video, it said return to home in so many seconds, and he
Right.
canceled it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so
So
that's
he
what's-
crashed. He basically crashed.
And he's trying to blame DJI. So it was all clickbait. It was all him trying to capitalize upon it. And people are smart. They see right through that crap.
Yeah.
Guys, who crashed?
So
I gotta know.
There
what?
was a video out about a month and a half ago. An NYC 5-borough drone member was flying by the Tappan Zee Bridge, which is a new bridge, and they have anti-drone tech around it, which means I think on top of the two spires, there's two antennas that prevent you from flying over the bridge and or under it
Okay.
at certain points. Now, this gentleman was about 1.5 miles away from shore filming this bridge, and what happened was, because he had been flying with other members that told him lower your low battery warning to this percentage, you can fly longer. Well, apparently he did this, and his drone said, hey, look, I'm returning home now. Usually they count down, say I'm returning home in 10 seconds. His drone said, I'm returning home now. He hit cancel and then realized that he only had 22% battery to fly 1.5 miles. So as he's flying, the drone went down into the water. This individual that we're talking about took it as an opportunity to take the video and say, DJI, it was clickbait. He made a clickbait video. Okay. And I understand clickbait. I do. Hey, Sean, what's up from the UK? I do understand clickbait, but people are thinking that this incident that happened with Justin was also part of clickbait. And I had shown a picture. Here it is, so you guys know what the hell I'm talking about. And I'm tending to believe that this picture is Photoshopped now because it hasn't been addressed. But he's a 107 pilot, and this was also part of what the live stream was about.
Oh, for the love of God. We're talking about Drone X?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is who we're talking about?
Yeah. So that's what
say
happened.
no
Now,
more. Say no more.
Lawrence, you guys have a legitimate group to go have fun in. Invite your friends in. Make it the group you want it to be.
Justin,
I'm considering it very strongly. Let me sleep on it, Curtis. I'm considering it very strongly. I need to speak with Herman and Justin to confirm we're going to make these steps.
Oh my God, dude!
You don't.
Oh, can I punch him in his face, please?
There's enough problems in the. There's enough problems in the drone world that you don't need drama.
Let me explain something first. I think we gave I'm going to say I, and I'm always the one yelling and cursing at him, and I actually threatened to punch him in his face one time on the phone.
Please.
I said if you were standing here in front of me, I'd probably punch you in your face right now, because that's how mad I was, because he's very tough-skinned and thick-headed, and we all know people that say the sky is blue. No, we all know people that say the sky is blue even though it's green. And they swear that. You understand my point?
I get it. I get
it. And when you run into stubborn people like that, it kind of brings the side out of you. And people have told me before, stop caring so much, stop giving a fuck. But it's
here's the bottom line. So there needs to be resolution, and the only way there's going to be resolution in this particular situation is if you guys give up or he changes. Now, do you expect him to change, or do you expect to give up?
He ain't done it in 3 years.
So now you have a group. You can build this group and make it what you want it to be.
So let me ask you a question, though. Let me ask you, Curtis got a point, but let me ask you a question, Lawrence. Here's a guy, right, that he has, 10,000, 15,000 subscribers, whatever he has.
Only about 5,000 or 6,000.
Okay, yeah, I saw him I was following him until he got about that far, and then I deleted him so bad. Anyway, what do you do when a guy like that is giving wrong information to the masses of people? How do you fix that?
You can't. You can't.
Billy, and you got to go on to Ken Heron's interview with him.
Oh.
If you go watch that interview.
Oh, no.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
Hey, Rojo,
please.
you're
He
fine,
came
man. Don't worry
across
about
as-
that.
He was trying to tell Ken Herron what to do. Ken Herron basically told him to shut up after a while. He wouldn't stop talking.
Well,
And
it wasn't that. What it was Ken Herron asked him a question, and it was a legitimate question, and he started babbling about something else. And then when Ken said, "Well, what about what I asked you?"
Right.
He said, "But hold on, let me explain. I'm about to get to that."
getting
Let me
to
give
it.
you the
I'm getting
let's get the
to it.
context.
And he went on to babbling about
Yeah.
the same thing he was babbling about.
Right. He just
Which
wanted to
wasn't
tell
good
about
talk.
his stuff. That's all. He wanted to answer the question, but also tell about all him to get some. This was all about so that he can get subscribers on.
I
Ken's
understand that,
But-
and I get it.
But
I
why
understand
didn't
that.
Ken read through that? What? Why?
I think Ken
no,
did.
listen, it was a setup from the beginning.
It was okay.
It was
And
a
how did-
setup from
yeah,
the beginning.
it
I
had to be.
honestly believe Ken had invited him on to address that video and what it was about. And
Gotcha.
unfortunately, he got starstruck and went a humana.
Yeah.
You know, and unfortunately, some people do that, and some people respond and act accordingly, and some people try to say cat and dog comes out.
Right.
I mean, I can't explain it any other way.
Oh my
I did
God.
it tonight during the live stream because sometimes I get so animate about this hobby.
Yeah.
It kills me when people show they don't give a fuck.
Yeah. No,
You
and I
understand?
get it.
And by the way, right out the box, the first minute of the live stream,
Yeah, you would be
the
monetized.
first minute of this live stream, I blew the monetization out
Yeah,
the
I saw
window.
that. I saw
Okay,
it.
and that was purposely done because I knew I was going to get a little excited and
And Lawrence, I didn't want to come across like I'm a rule breaker to Phantom to Herman. That's not what I meant by that, because I mean a perfect example is tonight the Phillies are playing, and I can go out and give your phone number and do all that and get the link but I decided, you know what? Why do it? The city's in one of them TFRs or whatever, so I didn't fly. I don't have to fly every second, so I decided to not do it. So I didn't mean to say you know what I meant. That
yes,
that
no,
you
no,
get them people that
don't
need
think. No, hold on, Mikey. Don't think Herman left. He's having internet problems tonight.
Okay.
No, he's
No,
having
I know he didn't leave. I didn't want to. I
heard him say, F Mike, I'm out of here.
No. No, I know he didn't say that.
Mike, eat pie. I'm gone. This is Ron.
That's okay. But we appreciated everyone that was sitting. And this is what pisses me off, because we do a live stream, all right? And this Facebook group has supposedly 1,000 members. Honestly, I only think there's about 50 that are active, and everything else is bullshit. And I want to point this out. A lot of those accounts, or I used to be a hacker. Okay. I'm admitting this. I used to be. Now, any time I signed up for something, I signed up for it multiple times. And what I mean by that, you had my real account and you had about 3 or 4 other accounts. And this is what's happening in NYC Fibro Drone Meetup. And I've tried to bring this issue up to him before. Why are you admitting people into your group that haven't posted since 1997? Why are you letting people into the group that don't have nothing drone related? Okay, they don't have nothing drone related, but apparently they're obviously their account has been hacked if they posted in 2001 and now they want to join a drone group. You understand what I'm saying? And I told them, you must cleanse the group and get rid of these bogus accounts, because people can come back and hurt you. And for the same reason that they kicked Justin out of the group was the reason which they were worried about being infiltrated or I'm going to tell you right now, honestly, my honest opinion is I believe the FAA has already infiltrated NYC Fibro Drone Meetup several times and they don't realize it.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Guys, that was one of the reasons why I didn't like the groups coming to Philly and all, because I mean, I kind of when that's what kind of you're putting so much light on it, you know. Dude, everybody should still fly, but kind of be like water, my friend. Sneaky through the cracks, you know. Let it get in there, so you could still do what you want, but you don't come in big buckets. You know what I mean? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So that
Well, see,
here comes the
well, see,
droners.
Mike, it's kind of hard here in New York,
I know
in
it
New York
is.
City,
It is.
when you pull out your drone, like Justin will tell you, there was a time where I would wake up in the morning. I wake up generally between 4 and 5 every morning on a regular. Starting at 6 a.m., I was getting texts. Yo, Lawrence, where you flying today?
Right.
So I would be like, okay, Mikey, I'll fly at so-and-so spot. And then getting ready for there or on my way there, I would get other calls from guys. Yo, Lawrence, where you flying today? So now I'm flying with you. So now they're pissed off. Curtis is mad at me because he asked me where was I flying, and I'm already flying with you. And this was an ongoing thing on the regular, man. Every day I'd wake up or
I couldn't deal with it.
people are like, where are you flying? So
Like Mission Impossible.
You're fortunate to fly by yourself. Herman is still having issues. He can't hear anything, and I don't see anyone on the panel. Hold on. Try restarting your computer and or restarting your router.
You should invite Timothy on.
Yeah, send him a link. Yeah, send him a link. We might as well hang out for a while.
Yeah.
I don't have to go
we're
anywhere.
still got
I have
some
a
interesting
doctor's appointment,
conversation
but it's
going
not
on.
until late. What's up, Nacho? How are you, buddy? You missed all the fun earlier. You'll love it. I got rid of the monetization and cursed for the first hour and a half of the live stream. So,
But let me tell you about the monetization stuff, Lawrence. I've been like almost every single one of my streams, I lose the monetization or whatever the hell you call it, monetization.
Why do you lose it?
That's what I'm trying to say. You can lose it over subject matter, your language. I mean, you literally have to sit there and go, okay, so today, boys and girls, we're going to talk about drones that fly. I mean, really?
Yeah,
So
well, I'm going to tell you, if you guys that came in
out.
late missed
Keep
the
their
live
52
stream,
cents.
today Justin talked more than he has the entire 32 episodes
I
of Sunday
loved
Nights
it.
with those
Yeah.
And the
guys.
camera,
I missed it.
the
Yeah,
camera
I
was
loved
focused on him as well, as opposed to the wall behind him.
And I also
I
like.
didn't know he talked. I thought he was deaf.
I like.
Don't stop showing off the
Curtis's,
wall.
Curtis's response was really good too.
I'm just kidding, man.
What are you showing us, Paul?
Curtis's response right there.
Curtis's response.
Yeah.
Curtis and Timothy are admins.
Curtis and Timothy are admins. So if you guys out there see, those guys had nothing to do with this, but those guys were invited to join the group, and it would be really mean not to accept the invitation.
That's right.
Right.
Wait, did I join? Is my name in there, Curtis?
Yeah, you're in there. You're in there,
I'm
Mike.
in there, right? Yeah, I
Curtis
joined.
I wasn't in there.
You're not in there? Get in there, Mr. Crowley. The link is in the description, man. We need you.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
there,
to
man.
make a long story short,
Anybody who wants to join, there's a link. This is something that Timothy and I started.
hey, they're not just letting anybody in.
Yeah, that's right. Listen, no race droners. I'm sorry, guys. Lawrence, you're under probation.
Can you see any race drones?
Now, yeah, no, I see them on the wall now.
Hey, I do
You're under
both.
probation.
Wait a minute. What about underwater drones? Is that? I'm out.
That's still to be considered. This is only for cameramen, guys. This is just for real pilots.
Well, you can be a cameraman
Whoa,
underwater.
whoa. What was that,
No,
Mike?
yeah.
I didn't hear that, Mike.
This is just for guys that
Nacho
really
said
fly.
no fat droners.
Well,
That's
that's
not
all
fair.
of us out.
Well, then
Hey,
we're done then.
Hey, Nacho, if you said no fat droners, we would all be out of it.
Right.
As a matter of fact, only fat droners, Nacho.
There we
Only
go.
fat
That's it. That's
The
it.
fat droners.
You must have a dad bod to join.
Yeah. Must have a spare tire.
I like the dad bod better.
Yeah, you gotta have a dad bod to join this new group. And I wanna put a disclaimer out there. Once again, the views and opinions that are heard tonight are not necessarily the views and opinions of everyone on the panel tonight.
Just mine.
And this group, by the way, is started by Timothy Huxell and myself.
Yep.
There we go. Hey,
They
what's
don't
up,
have enough
Gutsy FPV? For all of you guys, cool. I had 2 dad bods.
It's the Rojo Droner.
Curtis, what's this group about?
It's about the 5 boroughs and folks that want to get together and have a good time, and that it's a support group that encourages legal use of drones.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Nice.
And from the administrator. And this is so funny because shit like this always happens. It's called karma. It's called karma. There's no other way to explain it. And everything, I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason.
That is correct.
Well,
Yeah,
hey,
we'll be
listen,
having a
guys.
chat with the members about the outline for the rules of the group and stuff like that, and we'll get
Yeah.
input from everybody.
Not a problem. You can create a group chat and all of that stuff. That would be cool.
If anybody gets bored tonight, you can put on my channel and watch the incredible Shrinking
There we go.
Man.
I accepted, Curtis.
All right.
There it is. Yeah.
Now, Michael, you and Curtis are doing a show tonight at 9 o'clock.
No, it's just going to be me, and it's going to be called The Incredible Shrinking Man.
Well, no, I think we need an official one because
We already did it. We already did it. My show was already started. Woo!
Most of us, Michael, missed it because of mixed signals coming from Michael.
No, you created that, Paul.
You said
created
Saturday night, then it was Friday night, and then it was
Friday night. It went out to the masses. Friday night, I had 86 people live.
I looked at it I looked for it for hours, Michael.
It's there, Paulie.
I think we should have a Michael show.
Yes,
but we might be changing it. But listen, guys, let me get it out because I got to get it out. Tonight, we're doing the Incredible Shrinking Man show. It's not going to be very exciting, guys. You're going to see a 600-pound man shrink down to 200 on a treadmill. Live.
There's Timothy. He's
I thought you were getting up front and personal, Michael. You were talking about the 7 minutes with you and Sharon, and afterwards is
no 7 minutes.
I say we vote as panelists. Should Michael do the Incredible Shrinking Man, or should he
Timothy,
do
you're
the big
muted.
show?
We can't hear you. Lower left-hand corner, click that mic.
How's everybody doing?
There you go.
Timothy.
There we go.
I'm for live with Michael.
So you were able to step down from DEF CON 4 to join us. We appreciate it very much.
DEF CON 4.
I appreciate that. Thanks for having me.
Dude, wait till you see what we got coming your way, Tim. Oh, we got noise, but explosions.
I already got a little bit of a sneak preview.
It's because Curtis has to throw everything out there. I paid for it, and he throws it out there.
Hey, give him the bill, Curtis. Give him the bill.
Oh, I got the bill. Trust me, I own my life.
When is someone going to do a live racing drone live stream?
Rick Calber's in the house. Jay Santiago, Plummet.
Yes, Plummet
FPV.
FPV,
It's Mike
Nacho.
Train.
Good.
Timothy, I
Yes.
would seriously, if between you and Paul, I would really had loved to have had both of you on, but I understand you're working. And first thing something would have happened, someone would have walked past your desk and said, "Who's that black guy pulling out what's left of his hair out?"
Oh, good stuff, guys. No, I was watching from the beginning. We were a little busy this afternoon, so.
Well,
But I'm glad you guys are still on right now.
Just DEF CON 2, that's all.
It kind of went.
Timothy, it's all part of affirmative action.
What airport do you work at, Timothy? I think I want to fly my drone onto the airport just to keep you busy. Let's get him, guys. Let's attack him.
He doesn't have
find
to-
out what airport he is.
Listen,
I'll
Mikey.
keep that under wraps for now.
Yes.
Yeah, why don't we
Mikey,
not
he
talk
wouldn't
about
have to
that?
leave his desk. Only have to just get on the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And arrest the shrinking man up there.
Yeah, right.
Hey guys, I don't have to do this. Trust me, I'm looking for ways to get out of it.
Well, you are. You're gonna do a live show tonight with Curtis at 9 o'clock.
And Timothy's going to come on, and Paul's going to come on.
Yeah.
Lawrence is going to come on, and we're going to talk about your show and everything you're going to do.
It's Sunday night. You don't
Well,
do big shows on
Ed
Sunday
Sullivan
night.
was pretty big guy on Sunday nights too.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Well,
Hey,
you know
Night
what?
Train, I'm
We're gonna
sorry.
change
So is
it.
Lawrence Wells.
Friday's not working. I could follow those guys. Now that would be a good thing to do.
Or right after Val. like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Val's on all the time now. With puddles and all. You can't go with Val. She's like Roger now. She's on all the time. So we just got to pick what works for us.
Okay.
That's true. I mean, if somebody's going to be on all the time, you try to be nice and not overlap shows. But if somebody's going to be on all the time, what do? You just
got to do it.
You just got to make it.
I'm going with Mr. Crowley. You just got.
What did you say, Timothy?
Yeah, well, it's like how many live shows are there on YouTube? So it's bound to happen, right?
And I was surprised even Andrew came in tonight. I was impressed with that one. I said, oh wow. Andrew's here and he's not live.
Well,
That's
here's one
good.
for you. So Val has 20 people watching right now, and you have 21 people watching.
Wow.
Okay, here comes the death threats. I can see it now.
That's okay. Val puts
Right,
everyone else on timeout. Just
Timothy's on timeout.
Huh?
Who put him on timeout?
No. I said Val will put everyone on timeout.
As soon as you said Timothy's on timeout, it was like his picture went black.
No. I think he killed the screen for a second.
He doesn't want to be. He's in the witness protection plan against Val.
He moved over. Wait, he moved over one on my screen. How'd he do that?
Oh,
That was magic.
I wasn't ready.
Herman's here.
Oh, and Herman moved in. It moved.
There we
him
go.
over.
Now you can go. Now you can go back, Timothy. We have the
Curtis,
DEFCON
you're wrecking
4.
my show, Curtis. There's no sound that I can't do a show now. You wrecked it. I am not a creator. He just created, but then now I'm the creator.
He's the wizard.
He's
Welcome
the wizard.
back, Herman.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Right.
Behind the curtain. He is.
That's what I need to do is do an animated curtain in front of my little panel here.
Every once in a while, somebody peeks out.
Yeah.
That would look good. Yeah.
Just checking out.
That would look good.
Did you have to restart the router, Herman, or?
I don't know what the hell is wrong. I did a combination of like 4 different things. But so let me get this straight. So Lawrence, you started a new group?
Yes.
Cut it out.
Yep.
Cut it out.
I'm just asking because I
cut it out.
I could hear at times, but I wasn't able to really get involved in the conversation.
Yeah.
But not to since the whole copyright strike thing is out the window, if anybody's interested in being in a group where you don't got the president of the group all up in the videos, dancing, come to Lawrence's group.
Yeah.
Why is it my group?
Because they said you was the president of it.
Yeah.
They're always going to say
it's actually going to be a group for the members.
Right.
There are people that are going to help run the group, but it's going to be a group for the members.
Curtis and Timothy started it.
Okay, it's Curtis and Timothy's group. I'm sorry.
Well, no, they started it, but they have recruited
quality members,
but you and Lawrence are going to be the spokespeople.
I don't know.
You need to make that, Timothy. Can you make that public real quick?
Stand up there and point to the group logo and smile and wave to the people.
Yeah.
So Lawrence, you need to upload a cover photo.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. I'll get to it.
We did have a request for the photo of you with the duct tape on your face.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Justin.
Yeah,
that's this. Oh yeah, right. That's this one, right? Oh shoot, I cut it off. Wait a minute, where is it? Hold on a second. Let's go back.
I'm having tech
there we go.
overload, and I'm not even the one in control.
There it is. There's the picture.
I feel like I got. Where's OBS at? Oh God.
But hold on. If everyone can
Val?
hang out. If everyone can hang out after I stop the live stream, you will see the actual photo and what Justin did with this. Because you now keep in mind he wasn't in the right state of mind at the moment.
Oh, I know.
Right.
Well, I'm looking at him now. The beard is still there, so I don't think the duct tape ripped it off.
I know where that tape went.
I guessed the state of mind with the tape on the mouth. I knew it wasn't just normal.
No, that tape went over another hole, guys.
No.
Went over another hole.
It always leads to that with you, Mike. It always leads to that.
Somehow.
But you know what?
Nice
I agree.
pictures.
It's I
Yeah,
relate.
it's it. Mr.
Somehow
Crowley, let me
I'm-
do a show, Mr. Crowley. You're
All right.
coming.
Oh, there we go. All right, listen, let me end this live stream so you guys can see what Justin did with that picture, actually.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
Let me check. Hold on. We got 20 viewers here, and Val has 22. All right, so that makes sense.
That makes sense.
And everybody
21
make sure you
now,
hit
right?
that like button before he ends the show.
Yes.
And we need to do a drop, right?
We got our, yes, we need to do a drop,
Yeah, we need
definitely.
drops,
Hold on,
guys.
before Timothy goes to DEF CON 4. Sunday nights with those guys is sponsored by,
Those guys.
which I can do it now because I got a real mic.
And don't forget about Mr. Crowley every
He
morning.
got a Yeti.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Mr.
Michael,
Crowley,
Lawrence got a
7:30 in the
Yeti.
morning.
I know. Is my Yeti working? I don't think.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
working.
Can you hear that?
yeah.
Yeah,
I have a
unfortunately.
Shure SM47. I'm the
I was
I'm the
whispering
oddball.
your name. You were.
I think all you guys should be on my show tomorrow morning.
I got to work. What time do you
Tomorrow
come on?
morning, what time?
4 a.m. Mr.
What
Crowley
time?
comes on at 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
No,
All right,
I
listen.
do.
Hold on, let
Days
me
I do,
end-
'cause I don't sleep. I don't
Let me
sleep at
end the
night
live
sometimes.
stream real quick, and then we'll so Justin, you have that loaded, Justin?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to look at
Yeah,
Justin's
hold on,
ass.
Justin,
Come
load it.
on.
Nah.
Yes.
I'm not
No,
looking
Mikey,
at Justin's ass.
Mikey, you have to see this because
All right.
it's
All right.
related
I'll
to the-
look at his ass.
it's related
All
to,
right.
to tonight's theme.
Guys,
Sunday
tonight's
nights,
brought to you by Justin's ass. Come
Sunday
on.
nights with those guys is
Justin
very,
Ass.
very appreciative of everyone that came to show support to Justin and everyone else that was on the panel.
And his
I
ass.
must apologize. Some of the stuff I said was a little crude and rude, but it was in the moment.
Uh-huh.
You know, so everyone have a great evening. We appreciate you all. And
Yeah, thanks.
thank you for watching Sunday Nights with those guys.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.